What up, y'all? This your boy Westside Willie, pilot of the Bebop, coming in. I'm just letting y'all know that we will be departing from Detroit very shortly. So everybody get in their seats, sit down, relax, and if there's any thickums on this flight, you're invited to the cockpit.
Bebop, got it on lock. Check your wristwatch. Tick-tock, time for lift off. You hear the stars calling. Baby, come and hold me tight. Cause the sky's falling in deep space, writing these jams. All I need is Jordan, don't look back. It's a price on your head, and they'll double that pay. If you alive, not dead. These cats is new to these scenes and new to these walls. And when the shots start firing, they start to look for the door. Baby, don't get too close. I'm a cowboy. Wake up and see that I'm gone, I'm where the stars going. One thing I can say about life is that it's not born. And one thing I can say about us, we'll never stop hunting. I'm with my day ones, double shot, messing with my third eye. Brody wanna tag along, well we need a fourth mic, I plead the fifth. If the feds start catching up in space so long, I'm getting used to us suiting up with my day ones, double shot, messing with my third eye. Brody wanna tag along, well we need a fourth mic, I plead the fifth. If the feds start catching up in space so long, I'm getting used to us suiting up.
3, 2, 1, and mic check, mic check. Bebop Boys back. Welcome back to the Bebop Boys podcast, where we talk about movies, anime, comic books, and all types of fly shit, and conjoined twins having sex with their husband, apparently. What?
It is technically.
How is that gay?
Why do y'all get me on dumb shit? I hate
You
this.
were the one you asked that was
It was
counting
off
down.
camera. Mike was away from my mouth.
I was counting down.
And it was us just having a side conversation. So,
Well, this is what
so-
Antonio chooses to talk about.
Fellas.
Thank you.
Listen.
Boppers, motherfucking boppers.
Bop it.
Hello.
So I was saying that
Mhm.
there's a conjoined twins that got married.
Over the weekend, over Easter, over the Lord's Day.
Only one of them got it.
Yeah, only one of them got married.
No,
The other
And so-
one's just there.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like,
No,
that's
I
what-
like this.
so that's what I'm
I
saying.
like this nigga.
So that's what's like, are they? Whoa, that would suck.
Yo, that would be terrible.
That would be fucking terrible.
Tell your husband to wash his balls.
Yeah,
Right.
I ain't trying to spell that
Ah!
shit.
And so that's what we're talking about. It was like, it's a little gay.
That's
They
incest.
have the same body.
That's the incest.
the same body, but what if there were two?
Like, yo,
This
his
is
dick
overload
little.
me.
Shit, is that cheating?
Oh, what if the other one don't want it? Yo, what if the other one doesn't want it? Is that
That's
SA?
not consensual.
It's not consensual, so that's going to be.
We're getting some crazy territories.
We
right
don't know
now.
which
Come on
one
now.
controls the body.
That would be a crazy court case.
See,
Yeah.
we are not going to be jurors right now. We are not going to go through the process.
Quados. They
We
have a
will go
quado. They have a whado.
freaky ass
Boppers.
twins?
Boppers.
We need a Stuck on You 2 movie.
With Matt Damon and who else?
I already knew who else though.
I don't
Well, it's
know.
only been a minute 59. Nick, go ahead, do your thing.
And we're done.
The transcript is already going to be like
Yeah.
so long.
Yeah, there was a lot going on there.
All right.
You guys
All
ever heard of a quado? You know what a quado is?
Nope.
No.
Don't worry about it.
What is a quado?
A quado?
Matt-
What's that? What's
Don't
that
worry
movie
about it.
from?
N- n-
What movie is that?
Triple
from?
X State of the
No,
Union?
no. Quado.
Quado.
Are you talking about Stuck on You?
Quando
No.
Rondo?
No,
Quando Rondo.
a quado. What the fuck is that?
Ray John Rondo
From? I
retiring.
think Arnold Schwarzenegger's in it. But anyway,
Yeah.
I saw it.
Wished it was the best.
I saw it in an animated TV show,
See?
and it was like a conjoined twin. It came out of the person's stomach,
Oh my
and it was just
God.
like a little mini version of
Are you
them.
talking
Oh,
about
I see.
Rondo
Oh.
and
What was that?
And it was like, what?
No.
Batman?
Oh, you talking about twins?
Yeah, twins, not Batman.
No, not twins.
They weren't in the same Batman movie.
You talking about when he was pregnant? Oh my God.
No,
What- yeah.
no. I gotta.
What
find it.
is even this discussion?
I don't even. It was
Don't say.
conjoined twins, and then
Did you guys
people-
watch Invincible?
Total Recall?
Totally.
Oh, okay.
Open your mind.
That was a Rick and Morty episode. That was just a Rick and Morty
Yeah,
episode.
Total Recall.
It was.
Yeah, I know. I remember
All right.
that one.
Yeah.
My bad. Yes, I watched Invincible. It was one of the best episodes. Probably my favorite
Wow.
episode this season.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
It was. Well, it's only been
8.
6.
It's only been 6. I mean, the finale might be
finale
5.
this week. So
You know,
7 episodes.
my favorite part about Invincible is that this nigga's always getting his fucking ass whooped.
That's what makes
Like,
it good.
he's just like
I heard made her.
always getting his
Over.
ass
Yeah.
beat.
Yeah.
Did she get? I know what happens.
Oh, okay.
Did she do the thing?
Well, hold on. Let's have somebody recap it first.
Okay.
Matt, you want to?
The episode?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Wow.
That's a nice jacket.
Wow. What?
That's a nice
See,
jacket.
I said that shit too. That shit fire.
It is a nice jacket.
You-
I know
you
Matt.
you.
Pat,
know,
we
I
need a clip from Matt
think I already
fashion.
know.
Thank you.
I think I know. Like, if I ever had to shop for you, I would know what to do.
Oh, it's
Dude,
so easy.
please.
I would know what
do.
to do.
Crystals
Yeah.
and
Wow.
Crystals and earth tone.
what do you call it? Urban
thing?
Outfitters.
Clothes.
Hey,
I
yo.
never knew. I never had this
Hey,
style.
yo, no
until-
Diddy at all. But that was the gayest shit you said ever. I ain't gonna.
I love that.
Let me
No
take
Diddy
you
is our
shopping.
thing now.
Hey, you take me shopping too. 'Cause that watch you got me.
I didn't get
I'm in
that
the
lunch
big
from him.
face like
I didn't
shit.
get that lunch from him. What did
Why
you
you?
get for it?
Why?
Huh? I produced the podcast.
Why you never? Why you
Part of
never
the
party
year.
with me for your birthday?
Pot of the
Right.
year.
Why
Bro,
you never
I don't
party
even
with
have
me
no.
for
I
your birthday?
don't. My religion won't let me believe in birthdays, bro. It's just another
First
year.
you can't. First you can't acknowledge white Jesus, and now you can't
Why would
celebrate
I
your own
acknowledge
birthday.
that? White Jesus is like fucking. Never. Man, I ain't about to do that.
No, don't do that to me.
Matt, how was Invincible, bro?
What was the episode?
Yeah,
It's pretty fucking good.
pretty fucking.
Pretty
good.
fucking good.
Yeah.
I always forget how amazing it is
Mm.
because
What-
everybody's the same boat where like the breaks are just too long.
Uh,
And as somebody that's read the comics and it's one of the best stories I've ever read,
Is it that good?
It's-
the comic.
oh
I hear
my
all the
fucking
bad things
God.
that happen from that comic. So like, I'm adverse.
See,
to
that's the same exact thing with Berserk. If you talk to anybody,
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, as I said, I've heard it's all the bad things that happens to Mark in that comic. I just don't want to.
Yeah.
It's
no,
it's. I don't know if I can read it. Like, why? I don't know.
it gets fucking pretty gnarly. So
Mm.
in this, actually, was it the previous episode with spoilers? By the way, spoilers from if you haven't watched any Invincible.
watch that shit.
Was the previous episode with Kate or was this episode with Kate?
They got their
previous
ass beat
episode.
last week.
Okay. Okay.
No, wait, they didn't get that. I think it was the week before they got their ass beat.
Yeah, the week.
I
before
think
they
you're
got-
right. Yeah, you're right.
then-
All right.
yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
Because there's been a lot of gore that's been shown in it that doesn't translate. I mean, it's going to be for any type of animation. Doesn't translate as gory or visceral compared to the source material.
Of course.
But they've been doing very fucking good with the gore, and especially you seen that episode? Are you
Which one?
caught up with
No,
Invincible?
no, not
Okay,
yet.
gotcha.
Yeah, I think he wanted to wait till the whole thing dropped and he could just watch.
Okay, gotcha. Well, no spoilers or anything, but in one of the
don't give a
episodes, it's one
fuck
of the
about
most
spoilers.
gnarly. Okay, Kate gets fucking smashed into two, and
Yeah,
you
I
see
told you that.
Yeah,
everything.
That was a couple.
And it's
Couple parts ago,
it's
2 parts.
disgusting. I
Yeah, that
didn't
was
think they
nasty.
could do that good. But of course, at the end of the day, Ryan Otley's the best, and it looks amazing in the comic. But I always forget how brutal that shit is because how long it takes for the animations to come out.
Mm.
Anyways, the episode. The episode starts with. Is that with Amber and Mark?
Yeah, they had Comic-Con.
Okay.
Comic-Con.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, you know what? You should tell this. You know what?
I
And
will
I
tell,
don't
I will
mean-
tell that part.
No. You could explain from top because I remember what happened, but not in the order, and I'm just gonna be
I
sitting
don't
here going like,
remember
"Does
what
this
happened. I only saw it
Does-
once. I only
does
saw
this
it
Also,
happen?"
Matt is high as fuck.
I don't do.
That's
drugs.
literally moral of the story.
That is not it.
Well,
That's-
I'm high as fuck. So I'm from the part where Amber and Mark were
Planned
there
this
at
out
Comic-Con, and
perfectly.
then they talked to who's the man that they talked to at the table? It was the animator of the
Oh,
what's it called?
it's Ryan Otley.
That's
he's,
Ryan-
He's
okay,
the
that's
artist.
him.
The voice actor was not Ryan Otley though, and I
don't
was
know why
very.
they
I don't know why
didn't
they didn't do that. I think it sounded just like him, but I remember somebody. I mean, Ryan Otley tweeting thanks to this person. Voiced it. Could be
Are you sure it
wrong. I'm
wasn't
not
him?
quoting it, but
but yeah, their
I remember
whole
seeing it wasn't him. being
their
like,
whole
"This-"
conversation was very funny because it was like a little fourth wall break, little joke and everything.
They did that.
It was like, yo, how like I like how y'all save money on animation. He was like, yeah, well sometimes we like cover up our mouths or like, you know, while the camera's talking, so we like save time on stuff.
Bro.
We, like
Oh yeah,
we'll show
I
like
saw
a
that.
whole scene of the area and zoom out, and you
They
think
did
it's
that in
moving.
comic form.
Yeah.
Did they do that in comic?
It was, yeah,
That's
it-
cool.
That shit was hilarious.
yeah,
that shit
in
was
the
funny.
comic, because it was in the medium of a comic where he was
Mhm.
like,
That's cool.
he said the same exact thing. He's like, sometimes we just reuse the same exact panel, and it's Mark reusing the same panel, and he's like, isn't that a little lazy? And then it's the other dude, same exact panel. So that whole page is literally like the same panel on the left and right side.
That's cool.
That shit was
cool.
funny. And like from what I remember on the episode, Mark and Amber were just like trying to get their dynamic together because obviously he's superhero and she's just a regular college girl and everything. And
She the colored one.
yes, she is. She sounds that way too, but she's Zazie Beetz, so she's the nice colored one.
Never mind, I take it back.
So I have a question about that. Why does she keep forgiving him?
Well, he's not doing anything wrong necessarily.
But like, my feelings would be hurt. I'm sorry.
Then you.
Well, she's-
I wouldn't.
Why
She was
Nigga, you
trying
gone for
to.
2 months and then you just come back and then we going to Comic-Con?
Then stick
I
with
would
regular
love a girl
niggas.
like that.
This is very interesting.
You just want a regular
lot of
nigga. You just want a regular
just-
schmeck.
You want a nigga walking around in Levi's?
You got that super dick.
Yeah, that dick must be phenomenal because, like, damn, you leave for 2 months, come back with your baby brother that you didn't know.
Some might say
And then we
it's
just going to Comic-Con.
invincible.
Title screen.
What's funny you say that
What
is
blood is that? Where is the blood coming from?
Yo.
Mark coming straight from Mark.
No.
What's funny you say that though about her forgiving him is when she got pissed about it in the beginning, she wasn't like that in the comics. And everybody hated her after she did that in the show because they didn't make that in the comics. That she got mad at him in the first place.
So
Yeah.
I remember I watched all of
They
season
did change her
1.
character.
She was mad, and then she was like, "I knew you were invincible," and
Yeah.
then, like,
Well-
she was getting mad at him and everything.
Yeah.
I guess
And
the
so,
line.
and so they were mad last. Yeah, it was the line. That's what she was mad about. Nigga, tell me you're a superhero.
But sometimes I can't tell every bitch I fuck I'm a superhero.
But like, damn.
I ain't telling everybody.
It's
By
the
the way, I'm Batman. What?
But damn, it's the
Tell me why this nigga Batman. How you know? Hell no, I
it's,
can't.
but it's the fantastical ass
Oh
lies.
no, bitch!
I gotta go in the desert.
You ain't gonna believe
for
what I
6
just
weeks.
heard.
How did a 2-week mission turn into 2 months? You know what I'm saying? And I come back with a little brother that I ain't know. I'm
See, that's why, yeah.
Hey,
I
sometimes-
just-
sometimes shit
You know
don't
what
go
I'm
as
saying?
planned.
Like,
Sometimes shit don't go as planned.
And
That's
then
why
we just go to
you gonna
Comic Con, and then I saw the clip of what happened. Anissa just go choke me out, and then
when they was having
your auntie just go come and choke me out in front of everybody in the store and threatening people, and I'm just
that,
supposed
yeah,
to
that was
forgive-
that was the last straw. That was the last straw. For the
on
for
him
the
or
whole,
her.
See,
Who did it?
I think for both. For both.
Who said this is enough?
They both
I
did,
think
but
they
she
both-
should have
I
been
think
said
they
it
both-
was enough.
I
Did-
said it, but,
she should've-
so
she should've
who,
been.
but who said it? Who
He
said it?
did it. He broke it off.
He broke it off.
He broke it off.
She would have done it. She would have dealt with
It's
it one more
true
fucking
love.
time.
Yeah.
it's
Hold
true
on,
love.
bro.
She knew what she was getting
hold on, bro.
into.
Hey,
Hey.
what you just described is why he was lying.
Yeah.
What you just, they say that in
Uh-huh.
every superhero
Mhm.
movie.
Uh-huh.
They're like, that's why you wear the mask.
Well, hold
The
on.
mask is to protect the people you care about.
Oh, boom. Yeah.
Hold on.
Come
Wait a
on,
second.
bro.
Wait
Yeah.
a second.
And then,
I got
first
a
thing
quick.
first thing you see when a nigga just comes out to his girl, she gets a hate crime.
Yeah.
So-
What?
Well, he was human.
All right. No. Let's
Yo.
go. Continue with this episode. What else happened? So we know that Amber is. We don't like her. At the-
Yo, we like her
not
now.
even 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
No, we're not even.
So-
All right. Well,
you about to
well,
play?
yeah. So, like Antonio said, he does. Anissa does come down, hem her up, and everything. But beforehand, they were having a conversation like, "Yo, I got to be with you more.
Yeah.
got to see you more." All that other like mushy shit.
He always does that.
Always does that.
My bad, girl.
But they were having a
Sorry, girl. Keep saving the
superficial
world and
date.
shit.
They were having a
Sorry, girl, my dad
superficial
killed
date and shit.
everyone I
He was
knew.
flying her around.
It threatened my mom.
You good? Do you want to say
I'm just
something?
sick of Mark. I'm sorry.
You want to say?
Carry
Don't say it.
No, I'm just sick of Mark. Like you said, this is why niggas wear a mask. Cause then yeah, I get it. Cause like you have to keep apologizing, you have to keep coming out fantastical lies, you have to keep disappointing bitches and niggas, and then gotta be like, hey, my bad. I'm gonna treat you better next time. Next time happens, I'm gone for 2 fucking months.
But that's every
Next time happens,
superhero.
you
That's
get
every
choked
superhero.
out. Next time happens, my daddy
Well, you
comes
gotta
and
know
kills
what you
everybody.
sign up for. You gotta know what you sign up for.
I think it's
Every
showing.
superhero that dates.
I feel like
That is literally Superman.
I feel like
What are you talking about,
Invincible-
Superman? You talking about the nigga
Spider-Man.
that sits
Spider-Man.
there at the
Spider-Man.
fucking table?
He got
He's
it.
like,
Bitch,
I'll be
Batman.
right back, and then runs and
At
fucking
least
changes in the
Batman
bathroom.
does it right. Batman, I will say, Batman does it right.
Batman was out fucking the hoes.
He's fucking the hoes, or he's gonna date the villain,
but
someone
he's
who
rich.
understands his
He's
shit.
rich, so he would be doing that
He
anyway.
gonna fuck Catwoman, or he gonna fuck what's the Al Ghul bitch,
Oh,
Talia. I thought it was Ard.
Yeah.
To get Damien, it was Ard.
Yeah.
Okay. But still,
Don't bring her in.
Don't bring her in, but like they do love
Superhero relationships
Superman,
are complicated.
now,
We
no,
just-
Superman is off planet right now, but he told them he was gonna leave. But still, he maintained a healthy, strong relationship with his girl.
Superman has
after
has his
after
son.
he came out to her.
and Superman has his son.
Is
Now,
what are you talking about? Came out. What you talking about?
I think what Mark and Amber have is actually very healthy.
Had.
do you?
I do.
Would you like to elaborate?
Now, because in their circumstances, what they are going through, they are actually generally doing the best they can.
Oh, okay.
Know what kind of relationship was
That nigga. How's the youngest one more mature?
in Quicksilver?
talking.
Lear, finish your synopsis. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And it's
that's
real.
how you get back
On track. That was a
Anyway,
good
bro.
comment. No, I like that
So,
segment.
so as I was saying, Antonio,
I'll slap your shit right now.
as I pause, no did he? As I was saying, he took her on the date. You know, they was flying around, all majestic and everything. Oh, side note. If you had the power to fly around with your girl, what are y'all doing?
Fucking in the sky? That's dangerous.
Or no, just take her somewhere and fuck her.
Have you ever seen
Oh yeah, I would.
My Crazy
I'd be on-
Ex-Girlfriend?
I'd be on the. I'd be on
Bro,
the
I
Eiffel
was just about to
Tower.
You ever see My Crazy with Uma Thurman?
I'd be on the
She-
Twin Towers.
She took that nigga high in the sky.
It's not there no more.
Depending on the year, they rebuilt them, didn't they?
No,
They did.
They
There's
did.
a memorial there.
Oh,
There's a memorial there. I
Anyway,
was literally there.
Damn, Purge.
I'd be in Tokyo on top of one of the signs.
Exactly. We about to go see this.
I'd
Inuyasha
be
show
fucking
real
on
quick.
top of Godzilla.
Fuji.
Persia's about to go to New York and be like, they did it again. They did it again.
No, what did they do it? They covered it up. It's a stuff
Humanity.
My OnlyFans gonna go crazy, nigga.
dropping on 9/11.
All right, back to the episode.
All
Going
right.
around.
Y'all, but most of them didn't answer me. Matt, you didn't answer me. If you had super, you're on the
Damn.
pod. My bad, bro.
That was such an instinct. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's straight. It's straight. He said what? Like I'm asking him for rent money. What, nigga? I heard the nigga in that shit. God damn.
If there was any time to drop it, it would have been right there.
It- If
All
you,
right.
if you had superpowers, which if you had
with
flight,
flight, I thought this was a rhetorical question.
no, it's not.
Because I thought you were just trying to get people to say "fucking." You're
No,
fucking.
not just.
But,
No,
all right.
everybody doesn't have
If
the
I
same
could, if
mind.
I had the power to fly, what would I do with my girl?
Yeah. Would you take her places that you couldn't take her before?
Yeah. What
Yeah.
else would you do with flying? I don't know.
I mean-
shit.
I mean, some niggas would still
No funny.
stay in the house and play PlayStation.
Me and my bitch
You know
doing
what?
it.
I
Me
mean,
and my bitch
if-
doing
all
all
right,
the
no,
crimes.
for real. No. No, I'm
We
just
robbing
being,
niggas.
I'm being hyperbolic. I'm just being facetious.
Facetious.
I'm not saying that word.
Facetious.
Yeah.
Facetious.
If I was able to fly
Mm-hmm.
and had a specific activity that I would want to do with my girl. Oh, you know what?
Yo, what? You good, dog? No.
You know what I do? You know what I
Podcast.
do?
What up?
You know what I would do?
What's up?
Get high.
I would go viral, right?
Right.
I'd fly all the way to the clouds with her, and like I'd like dangle her, you know.
You got about a leg? About a leg? You gonna bring?
Oh my God, you gonna hang her and like
No. That's cruel.
That's some white people
That's
shit.
cruel.
That-
No.
What you saying?
Yeah. I want to hold
This
her
is
like
good for
that.
snoring, bitch. Like, God damn.
Comfortably hold her with soft grip,
So both hands.
and when a plane's going,
Oh my God.
when a plane's going by.
You are going in a very Homelander direction.
Yo, I didn't know you was a villain this whole time.
I'm like,
Yo.
I know what he's saying.
No, I don't know.
He's hiding in the cloud. It's gonna look like she's like just.
Oh, dangling. Oh, you talking
Dangling.
okay like that?
Just
No,
take the people
and
out
those
the
people are going to
plane.
die and be like,
Damn.
she's holding a cloud.
Oh,
she's
okay.
holding a cloud.
that's not where I thought. I was like,
So Nick's not high mind can understand high.
Yeah.
that
yeah.
honestly makes all the sense in the world.
No,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was actually going to say something way differently,
Nick,
But you saying that?
Yeah.
That's
I
how it
would
is.
take my girl to other places so we can do photo shoots in places we couldn't do here.
Cute.
see,
So like Japan,
Cute.
when soccer,
when the what?
women
Okay.
collaboration,
Okay,
shit like that.
Cherry blossoms.
do it live. We'll
We
do it
good.
live.
Anyway, so what?
Well, hold on. I got one more person.
Wes, what are you?
And we're
doing?
still talking about the.
We all know what we're doing if we're flying.
I don't know what he's doing if he's flying. I gotta know these things about my friend.
Wes is
I'm
going to do
shooting-
drone shots.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, that's a
Drone
that's a good
shots all
idea.
day and selling them for thousands of dollars because nobody
just
else can get
imagining
them.
That's so dope.
I'm just imagining, like, you guys ever like play Gary's mod?
No.
So like when when you want to fly around, your character just like stands in position, just flies around. I just imagine like
You
Wes
mean
holding a
Minecraft?
camera going. I mean, you could do Minecraft too.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm a kind of old school, you know. I mean, Minecraft is old school.
It's old school. Yeah.
But Gmod, that's like OG.
See. Yeah. All right. So back to the episode. Yeah.
Yep.
So they're flying around.
Yep.
Time to go eat. So they go eat, peaceful and everything. Next thing you know, Viltrumite comes down and stands right next to Amber as she's sitting there, and she like, bro, I'll kill everybody in this bitch. Grab her by her neck, starting with her.
The way that scene was shot too, was
Beautifully.
perfect.
Because they were showing Amber's face and just her hand, like her hand was on the back of her neck.
And she just appeared out of nowhere. There
Yeah.
was no like scene of her coming down or any music or any
right
sound
in the
effects.
middle
It
of
was just
conversation.
right. Yeah, exactly. It was just shooting back and forth, and right when it went back to Amber, she was just right next to her, and then just
Yeah.
I fucking love that shit.
So she told him I remember what she told him. She wants him to enslave the planet.
Yeah.
So basically get it ready for the Viltrumites. Basically what
Coming regardless. Right?
Reinforcing
Yeah.
what Nolan was
yeah,
supposed
what Nolan was supposed to do, since he didn't obviously ain't complete his job or anything.
No.
So they get into a fight because obviously he not about to do that shit. And well, they don't get into a fight first. Let me talk about that. He actually goes and saves people, or tries to save people from this like Loch Ness monster thing that comes out the sea, and he can't do it. So she says, "Fuck it," and just one shots the dude, goes right through him, stops. The blood flies off of her, bro. This chick is fire, bro. Never seen her before. So she like, all right, are you gonna slay the planet? He like, no, I ain't have to do that shit, bro. And Cecil in his ear like, bro, you cannot fight her. You're gonna lose. We can send the Guardians, but it's gonna take them 22 minutes. Some of them can't even fly. So like,
What are they gonna do?
exactly. And then like, I'm like 20 minutes.
And like honestly, they're not even like the first gen Guardians.
Yeah.
no, exactly.
they
They're
are.
not even
Yeah.
the first gen.
And then like
They
some of
getting
them,
wrecked.
They
some
are
of them are fucked up.
backups.
You only half of the team is
Like Rex has no arm.
No, Rex has an arm. He just has no half of his brain is gone.
Damn.
He survived.
His
Well, he
hand.
survived that gunshot.
He's got a robot.
Oh
hand.
yeah,
that was his hand.
The
that got
hand. I forgot he bit his
Yeah.
hand off. So yeah,
But
he
not
got
no
his hand.
brain.
And then you got Kate
half the
is
brain.
incapacitated, and like most of the team
Wait,
is
who?
like Kate, not Kate.
Oh yeah, Ray.
The other girl,
Ray.
Ray. Yeah, she's incapacitated.
I was gonna call her Zoe,
Hmm.
pink girl.
Adam Eve.
Yeah.
Where was she at?
She's been bouncing in and out, so
Yeah,
she's
she
just
got some
kind of
mental
still
stuff going
dealing
on.
with her like own personal stuff.
And I know she likes Marcus. She got feelings and she.
Yeah, she tagged
Well,
along.
they haven't
or
really gotten to that
Rex.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah, Rex. I don't know if it was this episode or the episode. No, it was 2 episodes before.
yeah. It was up, yeah.
And it was the Rex went to Adam Eve to try to get her to go to Mars on the mission with them.
Mhm.
And then that's when Eve and Mark like reunited.
That's the episode I thought he was gonna die because he gave his like explanation and everything.
Dude, Rex in the comics, up to this point, after what happened there,
Mhm.
it was like, all right, I respect him now. Like, he's not annoying. Like, I actually like him.
Yeah, he
He's
was
cool.
annoying in the first
But
season.
in the show,
They doubling down
holy
on his shit.
He's so good.
Nah,
Like,
yeah, they gave him a good redemption
They
or something.
enhance him like
Oh, okay.
so much. That voice actor, he's actually in Reno 99. That's
J-
not,
Jason-
Oh, I love
Yeah.
him.
not Reno 99. My bad. Fucking
Brooklyn
Brooklyn
Nine-Nine.
99.
Brooklyn
Yeah.
Nine-Nine.
Same thing all
He's
the time.
also the in Big Mouth. He plays like the weird
Yes.
kid.
Yep, and I fucking love him. Yeah, he enhances Rex so much.
Does he?
So much. to the
He
comic.
does a good job. But anyway, no, she tell him like, yo, so what you gonna do? He like, I'm not about to enslave the planet. She like, okay, well, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you until you say yes. So Mark is probably what 0-10 against people.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yo, these
No,
Viltrumites
he,
especially.
That's what makes him
He
invincible.
beat the Viltrumite
Nope,
on
that's
the
not what it is.
alien planet. I can't
did he
remember.
beat him or did? Yeah, well, no, he did. He did beat him.
Did that
Oh,
one
and
girl?
He
with
won
the-
that fight.
Yeah.
0-9.
He won that
Yeah.
fight.
That was like the first time when he was like, because the whole story, is even up to this point, is Mark is supposed to try to be your stereotypical superhero in a world where villains do not play by the same fucking rules
at all.
So Mark has to try to get over that, and that was the first time when he's like, all right, I'm gonna kick some ass. Other than when he was fighting Omni-Man, but that was an emotional thing. This was like, all right, I actually gotta lock in, and he actually put in work.
But Anessa isn't really like she isn't like necessarily like our Omni-Man. Well, no, the Viltrumites, they are they say they kill when they don't have to kill. If they don't have to kill, they're not gonna do it.
Okay.
So she didn't want to kill him. She just wanted him to be like, yeah, I'll enslave the
Agree to
planet.
me.
Yeah.
Or I will kill you.
But the way that she was fighting them, it's crazy. Those punches look like just singular punches. Just look like
They were
hurt. That shit was.
They did it pretty much the same way that Omni-Man was punching him in the first season.
Oh
but
yeah,
like
it was,
even
yeah.
harder.
Mm-hmm.
Except Mark was taking it now more like
He's more durable. To that shit now.
exactly.
But he
yeah.
still was.
Because that's
grinding.
what happened. It's giving sand. Like every time
Yeah.
I
Oh yeah.
about to die,
They're very And
that
now
power level boost.
to build off of like Anissa's point about
I
enslaving.
keep saying Anessa.
like,
It's Anissa.
yeah, I think it's an I. I can't remember.
It's
Anissa.
It's ANNISA.
Okay, Anissa.
I just watched read an article about it. That's the only reason why I know.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
Anytime.
So, she pretty much is saying it's kind of like a play on politics in the real world and like military and governing things where, like Leer was saying, Mark was having trouble fighting that Loch Ness monster on that on that ship just by himself and trying to save all the people. And a couple people did die. So when she was seeing this was going on, she just killed it instantly, just like that. Absolutely no problem. So she goes up to Mark and she's like, Mark, no humans will die. We will make sure that there's going to be a Viltrumite at all times so we can prevent shit like this from happening. And you aren't doing that, and you're a Viltrumite. So, like, what's the deal here? We're not trying to kill those people, but obviously, again, Mark being the stereotypical superhero is like, no, exactly. Like, but that's pretty much what he was saying. And no, I love this message. Don't get me wrong. At the end of the day, when it comes to humans, they fucking suck, but they're also fucking awesome. I'm always on the both sides of everything. So when Mark was like, or no, Anissa said, but you see what they're doing. They're literally killing themselves. They're bringing this upon themselves. And Mark was like, well, that's their choice. That like they have, we have the ability to do that. If that's what they're doing,
Make dumb choices.
then fuck it, whatever. Because that's the whole point of being a human and living a life is free choice. Instead of just being like, you have to live this life, even though you might be protected, everything might be fine. There might be no
pollution.
Whatever.
War,
like the planet.
whatever.
Exactly. But your life is going to not be a life. You're going to be like a robot. You're going to be a clone. You're just not going to have a fruitful life if you just live like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was a really big thing that was cool with the symbolism that they do in this, or metaphor, whatever you want to say it.
I like
and
that.
Throughout Invincible, it does that a lot.
Well, of
It's not
course,
just
the guy that
Shatner.
wrote it is a very
Robert Kirkman.
yeah.
Yeah, he's Walking Dead.
We do you want to touch on X-Men 97?
We can if you want to.
We're at it's 27.
It's 27 minutes. It's up to you.
Yeah.
I can't.
Well, I didn't see the
how
end of the episode, but he got his ass whooped, went home to his girl, and they broke up.
Terrible day.
Moral of the story.
Yeah. Moral of the story:
Awful
don't go home to your girl after you get your ass.
Oh,
whooped.
and at the very, very end, Angstrom Levy, however you pronounce it now, he came back and he like called Invincible, and he's at Invincible's house with his mom.
Okay, yeah, because I didn't see the last episode.
Nah,
But yeah, it was good.
That's it.
Finale tomorrow.
I think the finale is going to be crazy. Yeah,
Finale's
and
tomorrow.
it's now. It's like bittersweet because I thought the finale was going to be the next part. So now that I know it's this, I know how it's going to end. I wanted to see this, but I knew it would be disappointing for this to start and then us not to get the rest of it.
Right.
If that makes sense, what I'm doing. But the way that this will end with the story and how crazy shit, like how much crazy shit's going on, it's going like this. And right when it gets to the next season, dude, it's gonna start.
There's a lot of
insane.
storylines. So
This finale is gonna.
I just
end
hope they make
crazy.
be consistent and not make us wait 2 years.
Yeah,
Hopefully
And
they
split up
hopefully they learn their
the
lesson on that.
premieres.
That's
and
the
shit.
big thing. I feel like they.
Because that's really why I'm not watching it. I'd rather binge it.
And
Yeah.
as somebody that
And
is
that's
a
literally what I'm doing
huge
tomorrow
fan
night.
of Invincible, and then also I always talk about on the podcast how particular I'm about animation and production and stuff. Invincible is a perfect adaptation. I think it's a 10 out of 10. I think it does enhance or just gives us a great interpretation from the comic. But where I have the nitpick is I hope they do improve the animation. What I mean by that is not
Yeah.
the looks of the things, because they did improve the looks. I thought things looked cooler. Like Mark looked cooler. But when they showed us that teaser, I don't know if you guys know, the teaser before season 2 even came out, where Mark and Alan are in the burger thing, it was a whole new animation. And I even saw somebody tweet about it, like quoting the animator that made that, and was like, man, I wish this animator like made the whole season. I thought that's how the whole season was gonna be animated. Now, don't get me wrong, it is all nitpicking, because all the best moments, all the peak moments were beautifully animated.
I'm
Like they
gonna
got those
challenge
perfectly.
that. I disagree.
Okay.
I do not like Invincible's animation. I think it looks very cheap. It reminds me
agree.
of Dark Knight, the Batman animated series animation.
It does feel like very much so like a cartoon. Also, let me
Yeah.
interject really quick. I'm gonna say let's skip 97 since
Okay.
you didn't like the episode anyway, and
Yeah.
that is a good
Damn, I like the
segue
episode.
into
I liked episode 3,
disappointments
not 4.
in media. Nigga, you was the one talking, so
What the hell that mean?
But he was like, over
What the hell
X-Men.
that mean?
let's
supposed
because
to
we
be.
said we're trying to cut down on the time.
Our fans love it.
I already got my disappointments on.
Yeah, I have.
I'm not
Yo,
gonna start that.
but I'm sorry. You can go back to what you were saying about the
animation.
I
No.
do. I get what you're saying though, because
Yeah.
it does feel like the animation. Remember how I said Ninja Kamui felt like it was like a like Boondocks style like animation.
That's Warner
and
Brothers. That's probably how Warner Brothers should
it might
how
be,
they choose to do their, because what's name kind of looks like the clips I've seen for Suicide Squad Isekai kind of
Oh,
look
yeah.
the same. I
Yeah,
think that's just how wherever Warner Brothers outsources their anime.
They just use the same.
But
Yeah.
I do get what you're saying
it's
though.
the
Invincible
studio, but
Invincible feels like a WB
For me,
like
when I
Batman.
yeah, and not even like
100%,
Justice League
yeah.
Unlimited. I'm talking about
I
like
agree.
Batman, Superman, the animated.
What was that
bit.
Batman like the future Batman?
Batman Beyond.
Was that Batman Beyond?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
he was
Future?
really skinny.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, dude,
Yeah, it's not.
The
And
edgy
it
Batman.
feels like all
The
the
Shadow of the
budget
Hedgehog
goes.
Batman.
I'm assuming all the budget either goes to like the peak points,
Voice actor.
the voice actors, and the peak points of the fighting, and that's the only
That's
time
what
it
they
looks
said.
good.
That's funny because they said that in the little Comic-Con clip. The little
No, yeah, exactly.
fourth wall break clip. They
Yeah.
were like, sometimes the animation is different and like, oh, they do that.
When
the same
I,
way. That shit was funny.
When I watched the first season, that was my first introduction to Invincible. And the first episode, I immediately took note that it did try to get the style of like the old DC cartoons. I immediately was like,
That is how it feels.
or you
That does
think
sound.
That is how it feels.
I think it was an homage, an homage at the beginning. And then it got to the point where once they showed that teaser and then kind of changed the style, not the animation, but just the style. And then I read the comic at this point. Like I watched the full first season and then I read the comic. And in the comic, they actually go through 2 different artists. But the first artist that starts the comic series gets replaced by Ryan Otley, and Ryan Otley is phenomenal. Cory Walker, that's the original guy. He ends up coming back, Cory Walker, for just like a short period of time near the finale. And it is like stark difference in contrast of how it looks with the details, the coloring, just how they look. It doesn't look like Mark anymore. Not saying it looks bad at all, but what's really interesting to notice is in the show, the way that it's colored and it looks cheap and like a cartoon is the same exact way that Cory Walker did when he came back for that short little part in the final arc. And I was so confused by it because Ryan Otley, again, beautiful work, maybe some internal stuff, maybe he was working on something else, whatever. But it's just interesting to see that how similar it is. It's literally like the comic panels look like how it would in the show, where there's no shading, there's not much going on. Even the blood and guts, when there was like a really gory, big, intense moment, it was just red with black lines around it. No like detail to that. And I do think with the show, they probably tried actually, hey, let's get that comic style and animate it. Because if you were to tell me take that Cory Walker's comic style and put it animated, I think that's a perfect adaptation of Cory Walker's style.
Yeah.
But still, I think they did kind of want to go for the DC route where they're like, people liked the DC cartoon, so let's kind of lean into that, because there are some moments where I'm like, yeah, that literally looks fucking just like Robin from fucking.
And like, not Robin now, how they make their cartoons
Yes.
20, 30 years ago. Like, I'm being shady, but yeah, I don't enjoy it at all. But yeah.
So you sound pretty disappointed by that.
Yeah, I do.
Well,
because
Okay,
we hype it
fellas,
all up. But now I'm
let's
sad.
let's talk about our.
Yeah, disappointments. Would you say that
So
was
when you were saying disappointments in media, this was Matt's idea.
Yeah.
You mean across all mediums?
all mediums?
Okay.
I got like
I've covered them.
Nick, let's start with you on this.
I covered 3 things.
yeah, good, perfect.
I just did 3.
I got a
just
couple
did
too.
3. You guys are gonna get mad at me.
I'm
All
already
3 are
mad.
different.
Okay.
One
Good.
will just be because it was brought up last episode. Doctor Strange 2.
Yeah.
I was disappointed as a Marvel movie. I was disappointed. Not as a horror movie or
Bro,
anything
they
like
said it's
that.
gonna have 20
But
cameos
as a
in there.
Marvel movie, I was disappointed, and it's the fans' fault. It's not Marvel's fault. It's the fans' fault for hyping it up. The expectations were way too high.
Them shits was out the. I remember.
It's just they're like Ghost Riders and this, that, and the other, and I'm just like, shut
We
the
thought-
fuck up.
what was the Kaluth? What's the demon name?
Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cthon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which would make sense.
No, I think Cthulhu was the thing.
No,
Yeah.
Cthulhu is like it's a monster. It's a real monster.
Yeah, it's a real
thing.
monster.
It's
It's
yeah.
a real crypt.
But Cthon,
But
is,
he is
thought it was from Cthon is the one who
South
made
Park.
the dark
It's
hole.
in the South Park episode.
Cthulhu from
Say it
South
again?
Park.
Cthon is the one who made the dark hole in which that she originated from, whatever. And so a lot of people thought that he was going to make an appearance. That's what I thought he was going
We
to be
wanted
in there.
more demon stuff.
Well, yeah,
We expected more witch
zombie
demon
win-
shit.
the
Well, no, not
Yeah.
for me.
Doctor
For me,
Strange
it was
though,
more. I
dude.
expected more than her to be the villain. I was
Yeah,
hoping
it
like
was a
there
team
was
up.
like Nightmare or Cthon and like something like that. I was hoping for. So that was a huge disappointment for me. So that'd be number 1. Number 2 would be Chainsaw Man.
Okay.
It would be Chainsaw
Hard
Man
over here, man.
because it was just like
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Never mind.
because like the animation was fine. There was the CGI moments. I
Yeah.
can't
Oh
fucking
yeah.
stand
Okay.
those.
If we're talking about the anime, okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about the manga.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was disappointed.
Oh,
because
okay. Whew,
I was
okay.
hoping for more
I
of like a
agreed.
Jujutsu Kaisen style,
I agree.
animation, and like for the most part, the anime, like the intro animation, was phenomenal. And then when they got
As
the
they do
CGI,
for
like
all
when they
their-
were in the first episode and he was attacking all of them, and he was bright as shit in this dark ass scene, the contrast didn't fit.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, this is just fucking ugly,
Yeah,
bro.
when we
This is
do,
fucking
I wanted to
ugly.
do the thing with fan animations where I put together all
Yeah.
my favorite fan animations. There was a fan animation, so I got into fan animations because of Chainsaw Man. Because I always say,
Chainsaw Man started as a fan animation.
no. I watched the trailer, started reading Chainsaw Man, and then I started getting into it, and it started popping on my feeds, and I saw fan animations, so I looked them up, and there's fan animations for that scene that look far better than what we got.
Yeah.
And I did already explain this on when we did the Anime of the Year awards, where I do agree the first part of the Chainsaw Man anime was very disappointing, but I
Yeah.
think it picked up phenomenally in the last few episodes.
Yeah, but
and then
you gotta
again,
hook
I
me
think
in. I can't
I agree- no,
depend
I
on
agree.
the end.
And I agree because
It's better.
it was going the hype
where?
that it was going for, and I was all in. And of course, I was being a biased fan. The
Right.
hype that was going for it, I genuinely thought it was going to be #1 anime. Now it actually did pretty good numbers. It
Yeah.
did pretty good,
But off hype,
but
probably.
yeah, just
Not off of
strictly
genuine.
off of hype.
Yeah.
Hype.
So
'Cause after
that
I
would
watched
be
the first 2 ones, I was like,
yeah, that would be my second disappointment, and the third disappointment
Why are you looking at me?
is Kingdom Hearts 3.
I was good. Literally, I was saying that shit.
Have
you played
Kingdom
the
Hearts
update?
3. No.
Play it since the update.
did that
They
one
took
come
a
out?
lot of
Can
the-
I jump on your back with that?
2
I
seconds.
don't
real quick.
enjoy Kingdom Hearts.
Don't say that.
Take his mic.
Yeah,
Wait a
if
minute.
we
Yo,
could stop recording. So the reason Kingdom Hearts 3 was so disappointing to me, don't you
That's
disrespect their music.
that's that love shit.
I think that's the best thing
Oh,
about it.
thank God. I
That's
was
the
about to
only
say,
reason
hold on.
why.
I was about to say, Antonio.
No Final
I don't think we
Fantasy
can be
characters in
friends.
3.
Yeah, no. So I think that's part of the problem, and I think a lot of people can agree with it, is like the mixture between Disney and Final Fantasy worlds
That was so the
in
game.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
Like, that was the whole point. We're all just Disney fucking characters now.
Yeah.
Like, and don't get me wrong,
That
they
did
had
suck.
cool-ass Disney
That literally
worlds.
was one of my disappointments.
Yeah, but like Big Hero 6 was dope. The Monsters Inc. universe was dope, and Toy Story was dope.
Toy
Like,
Story was
yeah,
dope. Yeah.
that was cool and all. But like, bro, maybe add those. Don't bring back the old ones. I don't give a fuck about them anymore. And
Yeah,
then
they
like
could've
throw
took that
the Final
Atlantis
Fantasy
out.
back in there.
Yeah.
And then I feel like they made it even more confusing for like casual players at the end with like
I didn't even beat it.
the betraying. It was just I beat it. It was too easy to beat. But that was because I got the ultimate Keyblade, and then after you get the ultimate Keyblade,
just
everybody's
don't
just a
play it,
wash.
yeah.
You just
Well,
ain't nobody tough.
and like some of the like the cutscenes or like the moves in there were like the animation went on too long.
Yeah.
It's like you need to like if as soon as I press
Ooh,
a
I
button,
can't deal with
it's like a
that.
fucking cutscene. I'm
I
like,
don't
all
like
right,
The
that.
finishing moves, bro. Like if you had the ultimate Keyblade and you did the finishing move, it was like, bro, stop. They're dead. They died at the beginning.
just keep going. Yeah. I played since the update. They took a lot of that. They took a lot of that stuff out.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah.
For me, it was just more of the story, though.
Yeah, the
the
story
fight,
was
like the fight scenes were fine.
Mhm.
The cut scenes were fine.
Looks
Kingdom
good.
Hearts always looks gorgeous. You're
Right.
not gonna normally top that. I mean, the ending, like secret scene, fucking insane.
When he
goes to like a Final Fantasy world, and they like he's realistic as fuck. It's beautiful.
Yeah, you ain't seen the trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4 yet?
I've seen the trailer for 4.
Oh,
Fucking
I haven't
it's
seen
basically
the
that.
trailer.
Basically
Okay,
that.
yeah.
So it's fucking beautiful. But I mean, storyline wise, it was you delivered 2.
Bro, that's what it was. What 12 years?
You delivered
12 years
2,
or something?
and you still can't live up to that?
Yeah.
Come on, you
Yeah.
had
and I
time.
just started playing it again. That's
You
just
had
fine.
time to live up to 2.
I hadn't played Kingdom Hearts since like Kingdom Hearts came out, and then so I downloaded 3 and I was excited, and
Did you play 2?
I didn't play 2.
You got to play 2.
Oh yeah, you're gonna
But
be really
no, it-
embarrassed.
It wasn't even about being confused. I just got bored very fast because it just felt easy.
Yeah. A lot
It's
of
not the
it was a lot. It wasn't enough variation in it, like in 2, because you can play different like play styles in 2, like from going
Yeah.
from your wisdom to valor.
Oh
yeah,
my
the
god,
master
when
form.
they
You play it
bro.
just differently.
And the fact that they wouldn't keep like it was a really big part of the game. Everybody loved it. Why aren't you keeping that in the game?
Yeah, like they put it in like as your
And why
like
do you not-
moves and threw it in
Yeah,
combo.
like why do you not know how to do that anymore?
I don't
Why
know.
is that not an option? That makes
I
zero
don't know.
fucking sense.
Yeah, Square dropped the ball on a lot of shit, man.
When's the last like big game that they dropped?
That Square drop
That actually was like
Good.
Final Fantasy. Yeah, that Final Fantasy.
What was
Oh,
it
yeah,
like?
duh,
84?
Man, what am I doing?
No, they just did Final Fantasy Rebirth.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Rebirth.
Yeah,
remake
yeah.
and
That
then
one I heard
Rebirth.
was
Yeah, I
fucking
hear
phenomenal
it's-
though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They got my boy Zach in that bitch. R.I.P. Daddy boy.
Mm.
So yeah, so for me it's those three different mediums
Nice.
as well.
I like
So.
that. Okay.
Antonio, what's yours?
I have a couple video games here. I'm gonna start with
Mm.
the Avengers video game was such a disappointment.
Yeah, they had
I
that shit
was
up crazy.
It wasn't just like I was just excited for a superhero game that you can good story and play with different people.
I paid money for that shit, dog.
Bro, not only I paid, I deluxe version that shit.
Oh, he paid like $80.
My nigga, I pre-ordered. Like I would.
Yeah.
You typically don't do that for video games.
Nah.
I did, but I'm a waiter. Even if I'm like I told you, I just got Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh,
love that game.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
You fucked up.
I wait usually. I wait, but I was like, no, this shit gonna be dope as fuck. I was
Yeah.
like, oh. And I was like,
for
free DLC? Fuck yeah.
There's a reason why it's free.
Wow.
Because you paid for the fucking shit ass
Girl,
game.
I was so fucking
I think I only got
mad.
to the Hawk level and then I never played again.
It
Dog,
took me
I
a
didn't get
while
past the
to
first.
assimilate. So
That's
that's
the thing.
I put no since I paid full price, I went head first in that shit. So it took me a while to get used
As you
to
should.
certain
head
aspects
first.
of the game. And now, as you know, all these years later, it's fine. But man, I paid full price.
That sucks.
I paid full
That's
price
terrible.
pre-order.
That is terrible.
And it only got fun with me. You know when they got fun? When they made everything free. So when they cut the servers down, they made all the stuff you had to work for free.
Mm.
It was so much better with everything, all my
Yeah.
powers unlocked.
Yeah.
And all my points.
They wanted you to pay for everything. They said, you know, you paid for this shitty game.
Yes.
Buy the shitty outfits
Buy
as well.
the outfits were like $20.
Bro, them
The
shits
characters
was
look like
crazy.
Kmart versions of the MCU characters.
Oh
that
my
shit was
God.
They didn't
crazy.
even look
They
like
didn't even
comic
try.
book
That's
versions.
another thing. Yeah. So like, character
Oh.
designs, like
I wonder
they
what they
were
spent
bad.
money on in that game.
The
Just to market it?
voices.
Like, what the fuck?
Pretty
you had
much.
to pay for everything.
Pretty much.
Oh, what did they spend money
I'm just
on?
saying, like, if they
It was
spent like
Square Enix just before the studio.
or the license, yeah,
Yup.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah,
it,
because
that's
Square
all the
Enix
point it was.
produced it. It was so disappointing.
Just made a basic game and just
They
like,
just
hey,
made
let's
a
make
basic
Avengers.
fucking game
Mm-mm.
and put the Avengers behind it. Some
forgot
parts
how
of it
to-
was cool. They put Spider-Man. I have for PlayStation, so they put Spider-Man. So that Spider-Man in comparison to the Spider-Man video game
Mhm.
why would y'all even do that?
Bro,
Because like this
Spider-Man
nigga
and
is
fucking
swinging,
Fortnite is better than
swinging in air, just no building, and no legit like swinging.
N64
Yeah, N64 ass swinging
with the yellow
There-
bottom and shit.
there's
Oh,
no-
my
You
God.
fall and die.
there's no the ceiling is too low for a Spider-Man character.
Yeah.
And then like, oh, you get some characters that are fun to play with. Honestly, the characters that are fun to play with were not even superpowered characters.
Yeah.
I love playing with Hawkeye and Kate.
Mm.
Those are my favorite characters to play
I
because
like
you
playing
just
with Black Widow.
you just run Black Widow. Yeah,
Again, no powers.
no powers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was it was
His hands.
girl so mad. And then following up with that was Gotham Knights.
Y'all should have known.
I downloaded that for free and still wanted my money back.
So
I
with
paid for
Gotham
that shit
Knights,
too.
I don't hate it or dislike it as much as I do Avengers. I found some fun in it, but just come on, like why it's so hard? I'm not a game developer, but like the material be there for you. The studios be there for
Bro,
you.
The
games
movement
that
was
will
You
so
have too
stiff.
much fucking.
the Arkham
time.
games were on what 360.
So-
How
so-
are they better than?
So following that, so we're gonna flip on that. So the Suicide Squad game comes out
Mhm.
ass, and
Yeah.
then they had. So why didn't they have the studio who made Gotham Knights work on Suicide Squad, and then Rocksteady work on Gotham Knights? Because it was just how they treated this whole Batman situation makes no fucking sense. But I will say I don't hate Gotham Knights as much as I hate Avengers. I found some fun in it. It's just the experience overall
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah,
Um,
I got to level 2.
the Venom movies, we're gonna move past that. Some of the MCU movies overhyped overall.
Put some names on them bullets, bro. Put some names on them
Put some
bullets.
names on some of the MCU
Yeah,
movies.
no, we want to hear.
Okay.
We want to hear.
Phase 1.
Go ahead, yeah.
Oh, you going by the
yeah,
phases?
go ahead.
Goddamn, hold
Yeah,
on.
let's
There's
see it.
disappointments in all the phases.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
Yes.
I want to
Just
hear this
highlight the
shit.
worst in each one. The most disappointing in each phase.
Captain America.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Phase
agree.
2.
You didn't throw Iron Man 2 in that one. Okay.
I like Iron Man 2. It's fun. It's dumb, but it's
Thor's
fun.
in 4, phase 2.
It's
Iron Man 2, the one with the nigga with the electric whips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me Blackbeard.
dumb. That's what I'm saying. Dumb, fun. It was fun.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you.
Phase 2. So that's Guardians. That's
I can't even tell you anymore.
you know what? Phase 2 was probably the best. I can't.
Phase 2 is Guardians. I
Hopefully.
think of
Is Thor
Big-
Dark World phase 2?
Yeah.
Thor Dark World.
Thor Dark World.
Okay.
There you go. I got you.
Thank you.
I got you. I know what your disappointments are.
I
think
was
of
about
it-
to say, how did you?
Age of Ultron is in Phase
Age
2.
of Ultron isn't bad when you go back and
I-
watch
No, I
it.
didn't know. I'm not saying
no,
it's bad.
It gets a lot of hate.
It gets a lot.
It
But
did,
when you
it
go
does
back and
not.
rewatch it,
It's
I
not
think it's
bad.
better than the first one.
you said it is better than the
I
first
like
one?
it better than the first
Yeah.
one.
If they would have had that running girl
It's
in the
more
second one.
fun. It's more
It's
fun
fun.
than the first
I bet
one.
you
But
didn't
the
see
first
that
one is
coming.
like, it's perfect.
Phase-
in my
the first
opinion.
one's perfect?
I think so.
Better than Infinity War.
No, not better. I think it's just perfect.
Oh, okay.
Like I think
You
of
threw
Age
me
of
off.
Ultron
The
has
perfect
its
superhero
flaws,
movie?
but it's more fun than the first one.
Okay.
While the
Age of
first one
Ultron
is
felt like a
perfect.
comic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. The first one, I wouldn't change a
It
thing
just feels
about
like a comic. Just the fantastical, some of this shit.
Yeah.
Scarlet Witch
The
fucking with everybody's
twins.
heads.
That's why I
Yeah.
like Doctor
Oh,
Strange
the-
2 so much.
They didn't
Call back.
saying that.
Mhm.
When she does the thing when she we don't see her hypnotism a whole lot except for WandaVision. So when she did that thing and then she walked away, that was fucking creepy as
She
fuck.
walked away.
And she was like,
Yeah, the quick-
that horror movie.
Yo, that shit was.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
The
that
only one
shit
she
made
wasn't
me
fucking.
laugh.
I like that one. I like Age of Ultron because they highlight Hawkeye and how
Yes.
important he truly
He's
is.
so
Yeah.
awesome in it. He's
Yeah.
so good in it.
He was
Bullshit.
MVP for sure.
Give that man some fucking whatever.
Give him a show.
Credit. They gave
Gave him a
show.
show.
Yeah, give that man a show.
Give him a
He got a milk commercial.
Phase 3. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Am I on phase 3? We're on phase 3.
Yeah.
Phase 3, Doctor Strange. Easy.
Oh, okay.
I like the first one more than the second.
No, it's bad. Phase 4.
Mhm.
Pick Eternals.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
God.
Jesus.
No, Love and
Eternals
Thunder.
Black-
suck.
Black
Oh,
Widow.
Love and
Love and
Thunder.
Thunder.
Over.
God.
Wait, that's
Batman.
phase 5. That's phase 5.
Ant-Man.
That's phase 5.
No, phase
No,
4.
Love and Thunder's phase 4.
Oh, are we on phase 5
4
now?
was a
I'm about
rocky
to go on phase
fucking
5.
road.
No,
Yeah.
it was a lot
I
of good
think-
in phase
listen,
4.
I
Listen.
didn't hate Eternals as much as everybody else
Come on,
did.
bro.
I didn't hate it.
You
It
like
was-
that missionary fucking beach scene? That shit is. That shit was the blandest
Missionary.
white sex ever.
We're talking missionary.
The
Like, bro,
blandest
we're
white
talking-
Bro, like, when you,
Well, they hung up like this.
Well, to be fair, they're aliens.
They did no, they're robots,
no.
and
Robot
did
aliens?
they did missionary on rocks. Oh, that's crazy. The back
That
pain.
was Disney.
You ain't even
and then it
feeling
was
it.
Simon Herrick too.
It was Disney.
All right,
No,
now-
I don't think it was her.
all right.
It wasn't Selma Herrick.
Eternals,
No,
it was-
I'm
Salma-
confused. Y'all
Salma
confused Simon
Hayek.
Hayek one more time with
Salma
another
Hayek.
brown bitch.
Hold on, wait.
I'm so
Wait,
sick
wait.
of y'all.
I didn't.
The bitch was Asian.
Yeah,
They're all
another
calling her
brown bitch.
Salma Hayek.
Antonio,
Selma Hayek.
what's next? What
Yeah,
you
what
got?
Salma
What else
Herrick.
you got?
Phase 5.
She-Hulk.
Love
The
and
show.
Thunder. Oh yeah, we saw that.
Shows.
I love She-Hulk. Suck my dick.
I love she.
Oh,
Mine
I
too.
thought you said see She-Hulk.
Mine
I was
too.
joking.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Jesus Christ.
I will defend.
Me too.
I'm a She-Hulk apologist.
Mine too.
Jesus Christ. Hey, no, man, no. Vic, strike. We're no. Hey, don't touch my leg. My girl watching. My girl watching this, nigga. She gonna slap me in the back of the head while I'm playing the game.
Right, just appear, bitch. And phase 5, we're currently on is Ant-Man and Wasp.
Agreed.
So there we go.
Agreed.
So yeah, so we gotta stop hyping up this MCU movies. Stop
Yeah.
it. DCEU overall. I am a DCEU apologist sometimes, but no. Stop.
So overall,
Overall, they're ass. Overall, I'm gonna admit it, they're ass. But like,
they about to put them on Disney Plus.
honestly,
No, they are.
Oh,
They
no,
are.
I heard.
They are.
That's crazy.
Yo,
Yeah.
It's crazy as
It's
fuck.
crazy.
Buying the ops?
Hey, them kids need to watch Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yeah, they do.
Why? We don't need no more.
Zack
They don't.
Snyder's Justice League was a good movie.
It is a very good
All right.
movie.
Which one?
Zack Snyder's
Zack
Justice League.
Snyder's
That's
How
why.
many
That's
times do I have to fucking say it?
I
That
wasn't
original
listening.
Justice League
okay.
is terrible.
Give my man.
I watched it recently just to
My
like.
girl watch this. Don't hit my knee. Yo,
I watched
Vacuum, dude.
I watched Justice League recently, and just to like compare and contrast,
why?
Literally.
just to compare and contrast, I was like,
I remember I fell asleep.
and they thought this was better.
Oh no, the Zack
Originally,
Snyder one, I fell asleep.
that was the highest rated MCU film up to that point. Did y'all
DCU.
DCU movie
Yeah.
up to that point? Did y'all realize that? And it got a C from critics.
Sheesh.
That was the highest rated one.
Yeah. I think there
Child.
was only two movies in, right? Man of Steel and
That was three
or
movies.
four
in.
movies in.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Wonder Woman was out.
Yeah, Wonder Woman was
Aquaman.
so aside
Wonder
from
Woman.
Wonder Woman, that was the highest.
Wonder Woman was so good.
Oh no,
Wonder
Aquaman
Woman
was
the
after
first one.
I did like in some movies I like, but just
Mm.
like overall, like I said, I like 84. I love Birds of Prey. Aquaman
yeah.
1 was fun.
Yeah.
Aquaman 2, I just watched that recently. Fun.
I went
Oh,
to
I
sleep
gotta
on
watch
that
it.
shit.
It's hilarious.
I'll watch it.
It's so stupid.
Good. That's how it should be.
These
The man
Suicide
talks to
Squad.
fish.
Yeah.
What do you want him to fucking do?
It's a,
Be good.
it's a buddy comedy. Can you just be good? I don't hate Batman v Superman as much as other people, but I understand why people hate it.
Mm.
Black Adam is
These
That was
Suicide
fun.
Squad.
Yo,
it was fun.
Dr. Fate made that movie.
Yeah,
Everybody
actually.
else
Every
but
scene
Black
I've seen
Adam
about
made
him
that
was good.
movie.
I like the action scenes in there.
The,
What about
What's the name is
the
good?
Suicide Squad
Suicide Squad.
by James
James Gunn one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I like the first.
No,
That's
stop.
decent.
All right, no.
All right.
All right, next
That's a
one.
disappointment.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
We would've went to the next.
I know. Cayenne General.
That movie's so bad.
Okay.
After that post I shared last night,
You said Kanye in general?
Kanye,
in
just all
general.
right,
All right,
all
now-
right.
I'm not even
Kanye,
getting
That's a
into
good
we
it.
don't
one.
need to go into that.
No.
We don't even need to get
This
into
was
it.
That's itself.
He was the rap of my childhood. He was my favorite rapper. Now I gotta listen to niggas like Drake because he wants to be a crazy.
I mean, you don't got to listen to
I mean, he's gonna make you watch Batman on mute, so the Batman, the Robert Pattinson.
yeah.
I mean, it's a good movie, but on mute, I need to hear that car
Mute is
ride.
wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, for me, I am not a first adopter when it comes to media shit. Like, I'm a person where like I'm always working on in some other form. So I kind of rely on other people to put me on the shit. Like,
You're welcome, bro.
I wait until other people say it's good. like before I do it, especially because I'm not like Nick, so I'm not gonna watch a bad movie.
Right.
Just like
I'll watch a bad
Nick
movie.
will watch a bad
You
movie.
can tell me that movie's
He doesn't
trash,
give a
and I'm
fuck.
excited.
I'm
yeah,
not
I don't
gonna do
need to
that.
have a bad
So-
experience to know it's bad.
Yeah, so I
look called a child
So
movie.
like I was supposed to see Love and Thunder with you guys, but I something I don't
Spidey
know
sense
if I
will
was
tickle
with
it,
my
don't
girl
go.
or something, but like y'all went, and then after that after you came back, I was like, I'm good. I don't gotta see it. Like I don't get like FOMO, so I'm like I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So
Invincible right now.
mine is very specific. I will watch Invincible, but mine is
Yeah,
is very
I
specific.
can wait.
So in terms of movies, the one that pops up
Mm-hmm.
is fucking Infinity Pool. Because
Ah,
I was disappointed by that.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
literally
I was very. We were both very
we were
excited.
like-
actors in there.
but it had two great fucking actors in it, and they just
Even the
went
director and
all
writer was good.
fucking wonky with. I was just like, all right,
Yeah.
bro. Like I love Mia Goth. Like I was like, bro, especially with that we watched that like not too long after watching Pearl,
Yeah.
and we were like, so we were on a Mia Goth high. Boy, that shit sobered me right the fuck up. Like,
Seen right through those eyebrows.
I saw right through her. Well, they're not there. so-
Exactly.
So,
Seen right through them.
all it took was me seeing her jerk off a nigga after he peed, and I was like, all right.
Yeah.
What, Alexander Skarsgård?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
Is that
beat
the
me.
hot one?
She
Yeah,
beat
well, they're
this
all
nigga's
hot.
gummy worm, and just
Yes,
like,
bro.
all right,
Bro, jerking it after the
I don't
pee.
think
Gummy worm.
I've
never heard anybody-
It,
bro.
it looks like
You
it.
gotta pick a per.
Bro, I could not. That was disappointing though. Like, so when I'm thinking disappointing, I'm thinking literally like I think Matt initially described it like that, where it's like you had high hopes and then it was just like
Yeah.
Mm.
That's
so
yeah.
like that's
I
what I
had
was.
high hopes for all mine.
I thought I didn't know where that was going. I didn't know
Still
where
mad
they
about
were taking it.
Avengers.
I was just like, okay. So with movies, that's the first one that comes to mind.
Mm.
I'm sure there are more, but I'm like that. Like what you just said, a movie that was kind of like that. Black Adam.
Oh yeah.
But
You really think Black Adam was going to be good?
I thought it was going to be.
I
I
good.
didn't
had
think it was
high
gonna
hopes.
be bad, and it wasn't as bad as people said.
No, it
But
was.
It's not.
It was
but
not
like,
as bad as
That's
people were
bullshit.
saying.
The marketing.
It was a lot of
the
marketing
power
on that.
factor.
That's the Rock's fault.
Yeah,
That's the Rock's
Rock.
fault.
Yeah.
Dick.
DC.
Everything in that movie was good except for The Rock. When they started focusing on him, I was like, fuck this shit.
If
I
you
can't-
read the comics and you read like Black Adam, like that man, he's a world, not a world. Well, he's a leader of a country.
yeah.
So he speaks a lot. That man is like, no, fuck y'all. Or he's like, yeah, y'all can come into my country. We'll take the refugees, this, that, and the other. Like
Yeah.
he's a very
He's tough
spoken
but
person.
fair.
Well, he speaks intellectually. So it's like The Rock didn't speak at all.
Listen,
Man just floated in the rooms and started beating people.
unfortunately, I'm not allowed to
rocked.
criticize other light skinned people. So
No, he's not.
moving on.
Wow, I saw the certificate.
Yeah.
No, no yellow on yellow crime.
No yellow on yellow crime.
Whoa,
It's- there's nothing I hate more than seeing a little kid run around and his skin's just yellow.
Yeah.
Yo.
if we
That
could
was a
incorporate that
KKK
scene-
member.
if
A
you
KKK member said that.
Wes, can we put that scene
I swear to God, can I send you that clip? Can you put that clip in here? There's a
What's
it
like,
was
I am
a,
Don't
it
even
was a
explain. Don't even
KKK
explain. Don't
okay,
even
I'll
explain. Let
put it
everybody
in
go
there. I'll
in
put it in there.
blind. Let everybody go in blind.
Okay, anyway.
That's what you send us. There we
So
go.
so there's that.
You talking about the Harold and Gumar scene?
No.
I
Oh, my
sent it
God.
in the fucking group chat. With TV shows, I gotta say, bro, Atlanta season 3. I think it was season 3 because season 4 was the last season, right?
Where-
Yeah.
Yeah, season 3 was.
When they was in Europe.
Come on, bro.
Mm.
That shit, bro. It
It was
bro.
alright.
It was
random.
nah, bro. It was like he went too far with the anthology shit. Like that was like it was too many weird episodes.
Scenarios.
Whereas like you couldn't even follow the fucking story. By the time
Yeah.
that they got to the last episode where Zazie Beetz was like, bro, I was like, are we watching the same show? Like what the fuck is happening?
There were
And
too
then
many
they get-
episodes that had nothing to do with the show.
Yeah, there was like too many. Yeah, like that one with the fucking
Tree and
the
shit?
white passing light skinned nigga, and then at
Yeah.
the end he was like a normal light skinned nigga. Like, bro,
Yeah.
like, it was just like
That shit was fun.
like, and then they tested his black for a scholarship or some shit.
It was a
Like,
funny episode.
It was
Don't
funny.
get me wrong.
No, it
but
was
it's
funny
for
but-
something different.
Yeah, in terms of like just the series of Atlanta, it was just like a hard ass fucking left.
Mm.
Which they always did like anthologies. Like they always did like little weird metaphorical ones, and it was fine because it was like a break.
that you bring this up, I think about things. An idea comes to my head. What if he directed an entire season, or wrote, not directed, but wrote an entire season of Black Mirror?
That would be dope. That's kind of what it was. It was
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Like
it was
he,
like Black
he
Black
took
Mirror.
the art but put it in the wrong
Double Black Mirror.
show.
Black squared mirror.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
no.
Akon mirror.
Anyway, see you, Space Cowboys.
Scammer mirror?
later.
Two black, two mirror.
Two black, two mirror. Yo, that's the name of the episode. Two black, two mirror.
black, two mirror.
I like that.
Yo,
Y'all
that's
are
a fire ass name. But bro, yeah, it was just too much. It was like it kind of like took me out of it. And I loved Atlanta's like first 2 seasons. I was like, bro, like they were. It was it was fucking goated.
Yeah, they were good.
But it was like just
episode
too
1.
fucking much, bro. And then like that fucking, it was. Like he was always talking about the racial aspect, but I feel like they took it real far with this one. Like that one fucking thing where the girl like got harassed, which I mean I got the point. It was a good point. But like the girl like Lakeith Stanfield's character was at that party, and some girl like said, "Oh, I'm married." Like she thought he was hitting on her, and then she ended up getting like dumped and kicked out and all kinds of shit because like they were like that racist bigot bitch. like bro, she did, and he was like, she didn't do anything. Like,
he was the victim.
so it was like so it was like
He's just like,
it was a play on like fucking like white guilt and all that fucking shit. But it was just like,
or white people stealing things because of the episode where he took her to that restaurant.
oh shit,
And
yeah,
she
that was
ends up
crazy.
running that bitch.
was crazy as fuck. But I mean, just overall, I was a little disappointed by that one because it was like it was too much in that season, and it took away from the story of the season. So, and then, bro, with animes,
Go ahead.
bro,
Watch it.
Fate Grand Order is the worst fucking
Wow.
shit, bro. What the fuck, bro? Because, bro,
Ratmaster activated.
Fate, bro, Fate. The series, I love the fucking concept of Fate, bro. Like the concept of Fate is so fucking dope to me because
the show.
you could go on with that forever. Like there are historic like heroic characters throughout history. Like there's so many you can go to. So the concept of summoning them, having them fight, you get to see their personalities or like how they portrayed. I liked what they did with King Arthur, like have King Arthur be a girl. And like I liked like they brought so I watched Fate
I don't know how to pronounce that word because it's not
Apothecary?
apothecary.
I don't think that I don't know.
I'm the camera.
But I watched that one, and I watched the newest one, which is Fate Fake Strange, Strange Fake, or something like that. And they brought Jack the Ripper back twice.
Ooh.
So, but in the first one, they had Jack the Ripper be like an orphan girl.
Yeah, it was a child.
That was like fucking dope. This one, it's not even it's not like a physical entity. It's like an idea. Like, which is like it was dope as fuck.
But I fuck with that.
Yeah, it's dope. But Fate Grand Order.
Quick question: which did this version of Jack the Ripper represent? Because you know they all have their classes. I'm assuming that would be Berserk, but probably not.
Wasn't he Berserk in the first one?
It might have been Assassin.
Burp in the microphone?
No, that's
No, he was just making
Berserk.
I think
There's
that-
a Berserk screen.
Well, it's confusing. He might be Berserk. He might be Berserk. But the thing about this season or the Strange Fake one is that like the theme of it is that there's a fake Holy Grail war. So but they're trying to start a real Holy Grail war. So the heroes that are summoned are fake. They're not the actual ones. So there's fake assassin, real assassin.
Okay.
Like fake.
That's lit.
Like yeah, it's crazy.
That's lit.
But like I love the concept of that so much, and then Fate Grand Order just took that shit and just took it down into the fucking depths of hell, bro. Like that, there's no Holy Grail war. Like there's no Holy Grail war. This nigga is it's basically if they tried to do like One Piece in fucking Fate world, and it doesn't work.
They try to become the Pirate King?
No, they're like going throughout different time periods and different dimensions trying to prevent the end of the world, and he's collecting fucking friends that are all heroic spirits. So by the end of it, he has 30 fucking
30?
friends. and
Luffy only got 10
he's the
members.
ultimate master and all that. Like, bro, it's
No,
just
no, that's not how
so
Luffy
fucking
would do
dumb.
it.
And then aside from the actual story being fucking dumb,
Mm.
I don't know how to watch it. Like,
What you mean you don't know how to watch it?
bro, it's not in order. So it's like
what?
it's
Memento.
Like the
it's-
first Suicide Squad movie.
bro, like it's not in order. So like I had to look up how to watch it, and then I looked up how to watch it. I'm like, okay, I'll do that. I put it on. Every fucking one, I was like, I don't know what's going on. Like I was like, bro, everyone starts off like you missed something. So I'm like, where the fuck are they? And then I go back to the last episode of the one that I just watched, and I was like, what the fuck are you like? They didn't lead into this at all. And then I did watch it all the way through. Still don't know what's going on. And and I can, since I've watched them all, I can concur. I can confirm that I didn't watch them out of order. Like, so there's nothing I missed. I'm like, what the fuck did you guys do? Like, why? And there's so many pieces to it. Who was watching this? Who told them, like, yeah, let's double down, nigga. Time to re-up.
Don't you hate that though? And just in certain like negative things in general, just and especially like when you're wasting your time and putting money and shit into media, when they just double down,
bro.
Just
Bro.
shit,
like
shit out of
yes,
turn.
you're like you thought this was a good idea,
You
and it's happening.
Who told
And it's
you
happening,
this was a good
and then
idea?
they double down on it, like on the finale or in the ending or
Like
the end
Bush.
product.
bro.
You said I said the wild shit on
Hate
here.
that, right?
And
I'm quiet.
I did, like, after I watched that again, I've never seen anyone say anything positive. Like, I've never seen anyone hyping it up. So
No.
where did that come from? They made like 4 movies, bro.
Grand order.
Yes, like they made like 4 movies and a fucking actual anime. Like, what the fuck? And then you're supposed to watch the 3 movies before you watch the series, but the series came out first. I'm like, how? What
Makes sense.
shrooms were you doing
All
when
of
you
them.
just
They
were
watched
just
Star
like-
Wars.
They
All
was
the
just
drugs.
like, all right. And anyway, and then the other one is I gotta go with you on Chainsaw Man, bro. That shit disappointed me. And it was
Damn.
actually disappointing me
Y'all
in the
beating my
way.
ass.
Yeah, fuck Matt.
I mean, no,
Matt didn't like Future
I'll
Diary,
take
so
it.
fuck him.
It's unfortunate, but it's like I get it.
No, but so it was actually ironic because I think I told you guys before. I started watching Chainsaw Man and fucking 7 Deadly Sins at the same time. And based off the 2, I was like, okay, Chainsaw Man's gonna slap, but I'm gonna check out 7 Deadly Sins. I'm sure it's gonna be disappointing, especially looking at the animation style, because 7 Deadly Sins is very kiddish.
Please don't tell
But
me you end up liking that better.
I liked 7 Deadly Sins better until like season 3 or 2, and I was just like, bro, you niggas could have been wrapped this shit up.
Wrap
And
it
bro,
up?
there was remember I sent you guys a fucking video in the group chat where it was like, bro, it was so redundant. Like they were like, oh, they're going to the land of the king. And then
Yeah.
it was like, there was a narrator saying, the group is now going to the land of the king. And then they cut to a fucking scene of the girl talking. I was like, so I guess we're going to the land of the king.
Yeah, I would have turned that
And
shit
then-
off right
hey,
now.
where
and
were
then,
they
Hunter,
going?
Hunter.
and then there's a
The
break.
land of the kings.
And then there's a break. And then they come back. And then someone else is like, so I guess it's time we go to the land of the king. You niggas wrote this out. You wrote this. Like, you didn't, like, you could see this. This was all on one page.
Bro, that's like the script for Lighthouse. Bro. Between the Robert Pattinson. What?
Bro, but yeah, so they were disappointed. But Chainsaw Man disappointed me because there was so much hype with that shit. And even Nick showed
it
me
had
the
great
fucking
hype.
trailer when that shit came.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn, that shit looks like it's gonna be fucking crazy.
Mhm.
But that shit was lacking in story. I didn't care about the animation is fine to me. But I
When it
hate
got nominated for a bunch of awards and stuff.
Chainsaw?
didn't it?
Yeah,
Chainsaw
nominated,
Man.
but-
In terms,
It didn't win nothing.
It was only really nominated for just new anime of the year, and I
Mm.
think it won that.
Mm.
And then other than that, just it was nominated for the intro and outro. I think.
yeah,
I thought
it
it was nominated.
they're
what?
just
Oh,
kind
no,
of
it wasn't
like, bro.
nominated
It
for
was
drama.
just. I think what you're saying is true, but like about how it gets better towards the end. But I feel like more of it has to come out to validate that, because it's like
Oh, well, of course.
with One Piece is like that too, where it's like you gotta buckle in and like sit through some shit to get
40
to the
episodes
point where
and
it
I've
gets
gone nowhere.
like solid.
I've gotten
But
nowhere.
It's a commitment, but it pays off.
40
it does pay off.
and
Thank
It
you.
pays
It
off.
And
pays
that's
off.
why
40
I'm
episodes.
not too hurt when people are disappointed with the Chainsaw Man.
40 episodes and I've
because
gotten nowhere.
I know once the second part comes
Nowhere,
out
Wes.
and it's all said and done, people are gonna be like, "Fuck yeah!"
Yeah,
And if somehow
I'm
they
sure
do
that you're
fuck
right.
it up, I'm gonna be
40.
like, "I guess
I
I
gave
just
up."
really misinterpreted what people are into."
Why I keep
Yeah.
on
Because
clicking
I
on
think
that phone?
so many people are.
I'm
gonna
sure.
be into
Look,
it.
so I'm sure that you're right, and I'm not as humble as you, so I can't say that because fuck you for not liking Future Diary. All right, Leer, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yo, y'all hilarious. I got a couple, man. First things first, it's that season finale of Game of Thrones.
I was about. You gotta get out of the way.
Yeah,
that
fuck
shit,
it.
Oh, that shit. So that's 8 episodes. That shit took me almost 6 months to rewatch.
Season 3.
Shit is horrible.
Too much.
Just
rewatch?
Yeah, because my girl ain't see it, so she like, I'm like, yo, let's watch it.
Heard about it.
That shit was horrible. That shit was horrible. Oh my god. Yeah. Another one is Secret Invasion. I had a lot of hype around that shit.
That's when I met you guys. Remember, we were like amped about it.
I was hype about
We were.
it. Right.
And those
Because
first
there was
couple
so many things
episodes,
they could do.
and then like also the ramifications that came from Secret Invasion.
What are the ramifications?
Killing off Homegirl.
Maria Hill.
Oh, yeah.
The killing off Maria Hill, but
Yeah.
so not in the grand scheme of that felt unnecessary.
Mhm.
And then
But okay. In the
bigger
foresight,
picture,
yeah.
bigger picture,
Yeah.
you know, in the moment of the episode,
Oh, like, oh shit, this is what they do.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
They-
And
strong
I'm a
start.
Big, and I'm a big Maria Hill fan. MCU Maria Hill.
Mm.
So I was like, yo, she's
I'm
back.
comic.
Yeah, cool. Boom. Okay, she's dead.
They got her out of there.
And then like, and so in the grand scheme of things, it's like, damn.
They didn't even fucking.
Damn, she didn't even get like a worthy death. Like
Nah,
the story
dead.
could be like pay off for killing her off.
Mm,
Didn't.
mm-mm.
It was a sweet CGI battle at the end, though.
Hell no.
It wasn't sweet.
And then Daenerys is in there too. Amelia Clark.
say
yeah, bro. Fuck that
disappointing
bitch,
project.
bro. She
Oh.
did-
Whoa,
no,
whoa, whoa, whoa,
sorry.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Not
Take it back,
her.
take it back,
Not
take it
her.
back, take it back.
Sorry,
Super Squirrel,
I take
right?
it back her.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take back her. Whoever her agent is
Squirrel.
and giving her these roles, y'all need to like redirect her career.
Don't be
trajectory.
mad at her. Be mad at
Bro,
Marvel.
she did. She
Be
was in
mad at
Terminator.
Marvel.
She was in that Terminator movie too. So no.
Yeah.
She's like 0-3. Like no. But anyway.
And the way
all
she,
right.
You can't
the
talk
way
about my
she
queen like
ended
that.
Game of Thrones.
Oh my
Can't
god.
talk about my queen like that.
0-3.
Can't talk about my queen like that.
Hey, she's
My
my
queen?
queen too. I'll be a milkman for her.
I don't want it.
But she not the British accent. Yo, that's I want it. That was funny. All right. My next one, well, he said Kingdom Hearts 3. Well, I'm gonna go
Damn, was that on your list?
it was on my list.
Oh my God, we're the same person, dude. We're docking.
What is that?
Whoa.
Don't ask. Don't look it up.
Just move on. Just move on. Just move on. Just move on. Just move
Okay.
on. Just move on.
Anthem. I was very
Oh,
disappointed in Anthem.
yeah.
Very, very disappointed in Anthem.
Anthem.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that was
Yep.
bad.
That was, yeah.
Oh
And
my God.
y'all might look at me weird on this one, but Black China sex tape.
What?
When
That-
that first
that went-
that shit was like
That
8
went
years ago.
so left compared to what everybody else.
Bro, but I was disappointed because she out there. So
Yo,
I'm
I
thinking
just
like
saw. I
the
just
sex
saw.
fire.
I just saw a clip of Suki's sex tape. That shit was
Good.
no.
She gets swamped. She
bro.
look like she gets
That shit
swamped.
was trash. That shit was mid as
But
fuck.
no, her
that was
sex tape horrible.
that was right up there with the Eternal sex scene.
Oh my god.
That's-
Dog, see,
That's right up there.
how you
They-
not gonna know how to suck a dick and you got like 800 bodies? Never mind.
All right, we're not gonna slut shame on here.
I'm not slut shaming. I'm
That- no,
actually
that's-
going to go
that's-
watch it 'cause she was-
that is suck shaming.
Yeah, don't suck shame.
Okay, well,
Don't suck.
I'm sorry,
if
y'all.
nobody criticizes them on their,
listen.
if they're just going, "Oh, you're doing great."
Well, maybe.
But wait, why would you tell
Maybe-
somebody
wait,
they're doing
guys.
great when they're not?
Exactly. Well, a lot of people do.
Why?
Because they
don't
don't
have
want it to
anything to
stop.
say.
No, fuck that. If you sucking my dick and it's
Nah,
horrible,
I
no,
want it to stop.
I want it to
Right.
stop.
I'm looking.
I don't
But
like
yeah,
this.
you
Cheese
would
grade
rather
my
get
shit.
this lazy. Nah. Yeah. Moving on.
There we
moving
go.
on.
Yeah, I had that
Wes had
problem
something
before.
to say.
I-
Wes-
No, I didn't have anything good to say.
No, go ahead. We
Wes
need to
had
stop
something
this.
to say. Go ahead, Wes.
Go ahead, Wes.
It's gone now.
Come
I
back.
was looking down. Actually, I did.
Yo,
Bring it back.
I know what he was about to say. Never mind.
Actually, I did. I had a situation like that before.
Oh yeah, I've definitely.
Just
You guys
pick-
want me
bet
to say
it.
what I'm
Go ahead.
Just
Say
bet
it.
it.
Say
So-
it. Say it.
After 800 bodies and nobody cuffed it up. Maybe that's why.
Bro, she was sucking dick on that cam. That shit was horrible. I was about to stop that. They're like, what the fuck?
You could do better, huh?
My
Yeah.
next, I'm not gonna egg this on because we gonna cut on some time.
He said,
So
I'm not going to answer that because we're running out of time.
I'm gonna let him get that off. That was hilarious.
Thank you.
Don't do it again. Everybody gets one. And fucking that's my last.
Damn, that was
disappointment.
that was
fucking
That
hilarious.
was definitely.
that was the one.
That was out of left. That was out of
That
left.
one was so random.
All right, well,
Yeah.
I'm done. Go.
That
ahead,
was
man.
fucking.
Go ahead. I'm done.
Sorry.
I'm done.
We still got live
Done.
action after this.
Live action? No, well, he still got his disappointment.
So my number one is
I'm about to say,
same
we
as
can just-
you. My number one most
Give me-
disappointing thing in media is Game of Thrones by far.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt. I'm a huge fantasy buff. I love swords. I love
swords, too.
medieval
Pause.
shit.
No Diddy.
I love like character development that you feel for. I love politics that have twist. I like subverting expectations. That show is literally perfect. It was the best thing I've ever witnessed in my entire life.
Mhm.
And then the way it ended, I don't talk about it anymore. It's not in my head. It's not even a thing. It never existed just because of the way that it
Damn,
ended.
that bad?
Yeah,
honestly
no, I
feel
don't
like
I've
recommend
never
it.
seen it.
I
I
never
don't recommend
watched
it to anybody. The
If
way
you-
it
bro,
ends,
I never
literally
watched Game of
ruins the
Thrones.
entire thing.
Yeah, I feel like that is like a common sentiment because people
well,
just
see,
kind
the
of
thing-
stop
yeah,
talking.
the thing is-
Anytime that I hear about it, I hear about that.
Why it's like that is because so other shows might have controversial endings. Dexter, Lost, in my opinion, Ozark.
Hold on 1 second.
Yes, sir.
1 second.
What?
That is another disappointment. I
Lost.
do not like Lost, bro. Cause it got me.
Yeah.
My bad for stepping on your shit.
No, you're good.
Bro, I was binge watching that shit off Triple C's like a motherfucker. And I loved it. And I'm like, yo, this shit fire. Then these niggas started flash forwarding and like we like throwing what ifs in there. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on? And this nigga like, yo, we gotta go back to the island. I'm like, all right, bro. I'm never watching this shit ever again. Ever again. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh, no,
Please,
you're
go
good.
ahead.
You're good. So the thing is about the way that Game of Thrones ended is it genuinely was like sabotaged by the creators. It wasn't like a
Yeah.
oh
Fuck D&D.
Yeah, I heard they
I
wanted to
don't
be
know.
done.
Yeah, because they had a project for Star Wars. They got that confirmed, so they were like, let's just wrap this shit up. And the problem was because the books, the source material. So I have a friend that reads all the books of big things like Dune, Game of Thrones, and the books aren't finished yet. And so the show, when it caught up to the books, ended up kind of going downhill. But it was like season 6 and 7 in terms of story was pretty meh. It wasn't as top tier, but it was still cool, great
Well,
production.
they ran out of material.
No, right, and
around
that's what I was
season
saying.
five, yeah.
Right, and so then season 6 and 7, it was like the story was kind of declining, but you were like, all right, still here.
Dragon.
Then when season 8 happened, it's not even like an over exaggeration. Every single big, huge plot mystery like thing that was supposed to be foreshadowed, that character development for a lot of big key characters.
Nah, fuck that. We gotta end this shit.
Again, it's not even like an over exaggerating.
Which is why-
Killed everything. Everything, nothing matters. That's why I can't even recommend people watch Game of Thrones. I can't be like, oh, well, the ending's not that great, but you'll like the show because you're gonna watch the show in the first season, second season. You're gonna see some shit. You're like, wow, okay. I can't wait till this
I will
comes
say
back.
That. I started watching.
Never
I
comes
stopped
back.
season 3
Never.
because I tell you guys this story. Like it always jarred me just like the sex scenes and stuff. And I'm not really perfectly.
That's why I
like
never
sex,
watched it. Yeah, same.
But it was a scene where the
Fucking virgins. I'm sorry.
no, it was so. Let's start with episode 1. The brother and sister have sex and then knocks the little kid off the roof.
Yeah.
Scarlet
that's
Witch.
fine.
And
I
then-
gotta know.
Scarlet
and then
Witch.
All right, Nick, go ahead and
Amelia Clark.
Right.
let's wrap
Amelia
this
Clark
up.
getting raped.
And then the
Yeah,
season
yeah,
three-
yeah, yeah, R-word.
Our word.
And then
We'll
season
bleep it
3,
out.
what threw me off was it was like, okay, I'm the gay one, but like, damn, it was only 1 or 2 gay. It was a gay couple on there. Some witch gives birth to some fucking black thing and then kills
Kills
the
the gay-
only
kills
gay
Ridley.
character. And it was such, and the childbirth was so
Political.
in depth and gruesome.
Hey, we have to
HBO.
see it.
Wait.
We have to see that.
Wait,
Boy.
HBO.
are you talking about House of the
Miss
Dragon?
No,
Well, I
no.
love
When,
House of
when
the
Miss
Dragon.
Sandra birthed the Stannis thing and they
Oh,
killed
dude,
Renly.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
mixed up, you're
Randy?
right.
And that was
Ridley.
the last episode I watched when I turned it off. So
You probably should watch the rest.
Do you remember? Do you know about Pedro Pascal's character in it?
no.
Oh, yeah.
Just to let you know,
Daddy.
he's a gay character in
That's
it, so
mine.
he's representing
Daddy.
that. Just so that
Oh.
you knew at least, but do not watch it.
But no, I'm not
That's
going to
fucking
watch it.
terrible.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
So what else you got?
else you got?
So TV shows when it comes to that, probably be that, and then. So this one is actually not talked about too much anymore. American Horror Story. That actually disappointed me because I watched.
Nigga, that shit is so
that.
hit and miss,
Dude,
bro. Hit or
I
miss.
watched the first season and I actually was so into
Fucking
it.
crazy.
I thought it was great. I was like, dude, this is fucking amazing.
What was it? I'm sorry.
American Horror
Horror
Story.
And so after that first season, the second season, when I saw, so my first part of the disappointment was knowing that it wasn't the same story and it was like a different kind of story because I wasn't familiar with that kind of storytelling. So I was like, oh man, it's not the same thing, but okay, we'll give it a chance. And then it just not at all the same charm, not at all the same thing. It was just really cheap. It felt like just a Goosebumps like
bro. It was like
story. And don't get me
yeah,
wrong, I love Goosebumps.
Season 2?
it goes. I
Yeah.
don't even know the seasons. I don't know the seasons
Same.
by their like number. I know them by their
I know
like,
the
theme.
season. Coven is
But-
my favorite.
Bro,
I do
no,
hear Coven's
fucking
good.
Coven's really an
fucking
apocalypse.
Roanoke was insane. Roanoke was fucking peak. Like Roanoke was fucking better than the first one to me because Roanoke fucking threw a crazy ass twist in there where like you're watching it and it was honestly fucking brilliant. Like it was they were filming it like it was like a true crime documentary. So you're watching it and you think that that's what it's gonna be, and then like halfway through the season they're like, no, okay, we're gonna go back to the house, so we're gonna take the actors and the real people that experienced it and put them in the house. So then it's like they showed you all the elements, like all the characters that were in the story, and then so like you see like the makeup design of this character, like the main person is called the Butcher. So you see, and what's that lady's name that she was fuck, I cannot think of her name. She was in that fucking movie where she cut the author's leg off.
Are you talking
Misery.
about K Bishop?
She didn't cut his leg off. She broke
knocked
his
his knees.
ankles.
Yeah.
K
Yeah.
Bishop.
Is
K
that her name?
K Bush. Katie Bush.
Whoa,
No.
whoa. I don't remember. I'll look her name up. Keep talking.
Yeah, so
I
she
think that is K Bishop.
she was
K
Bishop,
Bishop
that's
is literally
Marvel. No.
Hawkeye.
Oh, that's Hawkeye. Okay.
no.
Then what am I just
no,
talked
this
with
is
her.
an older lady. Like
She's in Titanic,
yeah,
right?
she's I don't know if she's in Titan. Is she in Titan?
She was.
I don't know. She's very
Waterboy
Bates.
Kathy
Thank you.
Bates.
Kathy Bates. Kathy Bates.
Yeah, so Kathy Bates is like she plays the Butcher, and you can see her. She looks dirty. She's like
think I've seen her.
she's supposed to be a ghost. So that's they set your expectations there.
Right.
Then when they went back to the real house, they exceeded the expectations because they made the real ghost look like even worse. Like so like you thought that this is what it was, and you're like, okay, that's fine. And then they show you the real one, and then the real one is like 100 times worse than what they showed you. So it's like just it was mind blowing. That was fucking brilliant. The one after and before that were fucking ass. So it was just like they're just I don't know if they hire different writers for each season or what.
That's a good
it's
point.
just
Yeah,
a
that's
crazy
true.
it's a crazy fucking thing.
To
And then
sidebar off-
some of them are really political too.
See, that's where I kind of was getting the picture of like not getting back into them because I was hearing some of the seasons like Coven was really good, but then all the other ones I was like, all right.
This
But,
season's do hit or miss, and,
they're
and
hit
they
or
have a
miss.
they have a side show now called two of them actually, American Horror American Horror Stories, and they're just one offs, and then the American Crime Story.
Okay.
Bro,
those-
oh my fucking
yeah, and they're good.
God.
It just depends on the season, you
Yeah.
know. When you unfortunately about anthologies, that's just what happens.
Yeah.
Some hit, some
They're
miss.
gonna be hit or miss no matter what.
And so to
Like
wrap
Veronica.
up the disappointments for TV shows, the last TV show is Walking Dead by far, 100%.
Hold on,
Fuck
I got
yeah.
this one.
Hell
I got
yeah.
it. Which season?
Hold
I
on,
don't think
got
it-
Where
this.
I could, so again, I'm the same, like I can't say number, but where I cut off was when they left Rick's farm,
Rick Farm?
Herschel's farm, when they left Herschel's farm,
Season 2.
and then they were in that train cart and it opened up, and then
Terminate. That's when they get lit.
Bro, I had to.
Watch it over.
I don't
No, I'm
know,
with-
dude.
I'm
It was
with-
like
I'm with
ruined-
Matt, bro.
It
I'm with
ruined
Matt as
the,
well.
like,
I'm with Matt.
like that's
Season
why-
8 when it started getting.
Nah,
Overrated
bro.
show.
I don't know this.
Kinda
the
garbage.
Herschel Farms part, because so I'm a
Shout out to the
I
viewership.
fucking love zombie shit. If you were to
Fuck 'em.
talk to people about zombie media, I know a lot, like movies, games, TV shows. I fucking love zombie shit.
Yeah.
So when Walking Dead got after the Herschel farm, it didn't feel like a zombie show anymore. It started getting political and started humans, and it was like it didn't feel
Yeah.
scary. They didn't
Humans
feel like
are
a
ass
threat.
cracks.
No,
Oh,
I mean
yeah,
that's
but I didn't
that's
watch
the
it
kind of
for the
point-
humans. I
That's
watched
the
it for the
point of it though,
zombies.
because it's like I get that part. I get that part because they were like at the end of the day, like
Mhm.
that it's that point is consistent. That is true. That is a reality no matter what. In that situation, if we got into the zombies situation, the zombies are a threat like a wild animal is a threat. You know, like if you know how to kill them, you can fucking kill them. As long as you don't get overwhelmed by them, you'll be fine. The humans are the fucking problem. No matter what.
When a nigga come
Like,
out with a
it's
wire
like,
bat
no
and
matter
knock
what,
somebody eye out,
bro,
like,
no matter what, the humans are the problem. The other people are going to cause you more issues than even the fucking zombies will, because like you get in a situation like that where shit is lawless and they like people can just do whatever the fuck they want. They of course like
think it'd be like Last of Us.
Bro, real quick, because I'm glad that you say humans are the problem, because I was just reading the comic book Judgment Day, which is a storyline through Marvel, and like Mr. Sinister, fucking Phastos, and Tony Stark create a Celestial. They make one themselves and they model it after Tony Stark.
Okay.
And the first thing he does is goes, I'm going to judge everyone individually. And if the bad outweigh the good, you all die. Everyone dies.
That sounds like some Ultron.
And so he goes, you have 24 hours to make your lives right, like to do better.
What kind
so
of-
he gives everybody a warning. And what do the humans do?
go crazy.
They go to war.
They start rioting. They start beating each other, killing each other. They literally try to kill Captain America because he's like, we can do this, guys. They like start beating the shit out of him.
Wait, what
as
is
a
it
group.
called again? Because I got to
Judgment Day.
Judgment Day.
Judgment. I want to read
And so it like humans literally are the worst.
It's funny. It's also funny how no matter what the situation is, that is like no matter where it's coming from, no matter what. Like I just watched fucking Three Body Problem, and it was like no matter what happens, if they think something bad's gonna happen, it's always rioting.
Did you
It's always
finish that?
like, yeah, I loved it.
Okay, I'm only on the episode 1.
We gonna get anyway.
Yeah,
So
keep going.
with Walking Dead, with what you said with Walking
She's
Dead,
dead. I agree
I
with
fell
you
off
there.
of Walking Dead too, but for a different. It was because, bro, it's never it. You think Attack on Titan is depressing?
Yeah,
There's
it's very
no
depressing.
even light at the end of the tunnel at all with
Yeah.
Walking. Like, bro, you like, bro, it's either
Is it still going on?
Yeah.
No, they,
It-
well,
bro,
there's
no,
a
it
new
is.
series.
it's either
the comic
fucking-
ended.
These niggas are either going through hell or they're like a glimpse of normal. Like they're
Yeah.
When
never
things
good.
are going too good,
It's
something's
never,
about to happen.
It's never even good. It's like, all
It
right,
could be
what we
15.
ate today.
Yeah, for real.
I
Yeah.
ate some some cat food.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, they get 24 hours of living, and
That
then
sucks.
somebody else comes. And it's
I mean,
like
that's fine.
super Negan.
Hey, that's why I like Walking Dead. But yeah,
Bro,
it's
fuck
falling
that
off.
shit. That shit is
Negan.
depressing as fuck. I'm sorry, Matt. Let's go.
All right. When it comes to music, Man on the Moon 3 by Kid Cudi.
Oh, you didn't like
Disappointed by
Man
that.
on the Moon 3?
No,
Come on.
because
I love
so
it so much.
Trash.
it was a disappointed because
she knows.
when Kid Cudi is my favorite artist of all time. I know probably all his songs from his first album all the way up to Man on the Moon
Kid Cudi
3.
quiz next part.
I will easily do that,
Yeah,
and I
let's do
won't
that.
even
We can go.
study for it. But
No studying.
when I was Man on the Moon 1 and 2, and 2 is still my favorite album of all time. It literally was actually one of those like life-changing kind of things. It wasn't just like just saying that like, oh, music changed me. No, it like gave me guidance. It made me feel differently about music. It gave me style. It gave me kind of clarity.
That vulnerability.
And I
is
was like,
very-
all right, like great. And then I listened to like his documentary about it, the way he was writing the process, his music videos, and he was in a dark place. He was coming from a place of actual suicide, from drugs, from alcohol, relationships. Like he was going through all this shit while putting his shit into music and art, and I was able to consume it. So when he said Man on the Moon 3, he was like, I've been waiting to put this out for everybody. I can't wait for everybody to see this. If you're a fan of the number 1 and 2, you're going to cry when you hear this. You're going to love it, blah, blah, blah. So I actually genuinely cried when he announced it. Like I was not like, but I like teared up. I was like, oh my God, he's dropping Man on the Moon 3.
Right.
I got so hype. I had a blunt, had my friend. We were waiting for the drop.
Vibes.
And then we just listened to a trap album.
Okay, listen.
Nothing made me
listen,
feel.
Listen.
Nothing made me feel. I was just like,
It's very, very half and half. Because I'm a Kid Cudi fan too. You know that.
oh
bro.
yeah,
And like,
Me too.
it's very like,
Nick is too.
but if you listen to Travis Scott, you can hear that this nigga Cudi was probably listening to too much Travis Scott when he was making that
Yeah,
album.
You're talking about
dude.
Man on the Moon 3 and not Insano.
No,
both.
I'm talking. We could talk about both.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
but
okay.
in this instance,
In that instant, yeah. But he did have a lot of those songs that were like very home felt, like
yeah, I do. There's some good
Elsa's
songs
Baby
on
Boy, for the kids.
I love
Solo
Baby
Dolo
boy.
Part 3. I love
Solo Dolo Part 3, but it was a lot of those songs that were like he kind of was chasing a trend or a sound, and Cudi doesn't need to do that.
And at the end of the day, when it comes to an artist, I'm not gonna say the album's bad. I'm not gonna say don't listen to the album, and I'm not gonna like put him down for it and say don't, like this is trash. What the fuck are you doing? But I'm not gonna put on a pedestal or not say that he wasn't overhyping it just for sales and numbers, because
He was
it didn't resonate with me. And I know like he ended up getting a crazy huge popularity because of that album, because it was so modern and mainstream that he actually gained a bunch of fans. And so then he started catering towards those fans to keep going mainstream.
They need to check.
And the people that every single person that I know that is a Kid Cudi fan that I've actually talked to personally would always say the same, have all said the same thing. Like Man on the Moon 3 was like, what the fuck?
It's not my. It's probably
For me,
my.
it's just a vibe.
It's just a different.
Oh, of course.
it's
And
It's the least. It's the least favorite out the three.
And now
Yeah,
it's-
oh, yeah.
And now it's the thing with
It's just a change.
like
of pace.
Insano, where he had the X song on there. If he dropped that X song on SoundCloud or YouTube, no problem. Or if he named the song Orlando Remix, then it would have been good again. But no, he is like with Man on the Moon 3, he only called it Man on the Moon 3 because he knew of the impact it had. So it's like, just don't call Man on the Moon 3. And I'm like, this is a good album. I actually like this album. But the fact that it's Man on the Moon 3, now it's how you look at music at the end of the day, and if you're a fan or not. Because again, it just has sentimental reasons for me. So as a fan, I'm like, man, what is
that's a
this? Why
solid
would you name it
point.
Man on the Moon 3?
Especially when you
Yeah.
have
That's a solid point.
When you're
because,
a
I mean,
fan, that
Yeah.
really sucks.
That
it makes a
that kind of
difference.
goes. I mean, that kind of goes to the point of what I was saying about fucking Atlanta. Like,
Yeah.
if he would have taken those anthology episodes and made a different series, that would be a good
100%.
series. But it was bad because
was a whole
it was
season.
disappointing because it was a season of a show that we were already watching.
Like
So
Cowboy
you
Bebop,
already
the live
set
action of that.
expectations for this. That's what I'm saying. We said that shit before. I think I said that shit before, where it's like, bro, just make a show inspired by this and just make it its own thing. Don't try to make a live action of a show and then change everything about it. And then, like,
You're going to get shit for it.
people that watch this are going to be like, what the fuck is this? That has never worked. It's never worked.
Yeah.
It's never worked. And they just keep throwing, and we're like, oh, but we got money for shitty fucking animes, but we can't end world hunger. Anyway, yeah, but Wes has something to say.
I
I
have
think.
one disappointment in media right now.
Uh-oh, right now.
Right now.
Drake. Where are you at? Where's the
you
response?
Can I
You're
play
out
devil-
there.
can I
You're
play
out
devil's
there
advocate?
doing
on
fucking
tour, isn't he?
skits.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
He's
He's on
out
tour.
there doing skits
That's
about
skits.
drug dealers in other cities, bro.
That was-
You
that
could have
shit-
made
that shit was
you
lame.
could have made a track on your phone and put it out.
No,
You could
because
do
then
that.
we're gonna be like, nah, bro, take this shit away. Take that. We don't want to hear that bullshit. That's what Meek Mill did.
Drake
And look
doesn't
what-
really respond like that anymore. I don't think ever since
Yes,
he got bodied
bro,
by
he
Pusha
is
T.
a petty ass.
Yeah, but then he got
nigga.
bodied by Pusha.
They
and
are
he
gonna
just
respond
stays
to
quiet. But
everything.
he stays quiet now.
No,
he
to
didn't.
him, he won't say nothing.
Drake,
But he will say shit.
Drake
about
and
somebody.
Cole started it on first-person shooters, so respond now. Respond.
Oh, yeah, we were
That's
talking about this.
that's the only
Respond,
disappointment
Drake.
for me right now. Drake, rap.
Okay, yeah. I want to hear raps too because I like Drake rapping.
Yeah.
I like
So-
when he talks his shit like back to back when he was
Yeah,
going
just
with, that
rap.
was so
That's
good.
why I'm disappointed. I want to hear you rap back at
Well,
him.
wait, till, let's give him let's give him 2 more weeks because you did just get off tour. We give him 2 more weeks, but that is not an excuse to rap fans because they don't want to hear that shit. Nigga, you on tour? We don't care. We don't care. When you did that shit to the other dude, he was on tour. Then them niggas didn't care. So yeah,
I'm sure you got a studio right where you are.
And he
Push
posted a
responded in
picture in the
less than
studio.
24
Put it in the
hours.
car if he wants to. It doesn't have to be crazy. It's a response. It's probably going
Right.
on SoundCloud.
You just
Yeah,
say suck
no.
my dick for 2 minutes and
Matt,
we'd be
what
like,
did you
yeah.
have?
I got just 2 more.
Go.
Halo 5.
Oh,
my
yeah.
God.
100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm another, again, with all this years I've been talking about Halo, I'm a die-hard Halo guy. Number 1.
Real quick, do you like the show?
What the fuck?
His eyes.
Oh, my God.
No, what's your number one?
I said I had
what's your number
2
one?
disappointments, now I have 3 again. Oh, my God.
Sorry.
Wait, what's my favorite one?
No, what's your go back to your number one. I didn't mean to trigger you.
Oh,
babe.
yeah. All right.
He about to
Oh, my
go on.
God. So Halo 5, die-hard Halo fan, played every single one,
Hilarious.
fucking love them, everything. Like, I was all into it. Had the toys, had every game, Halo Wars, blah, blah, blah. When Halo 4 came out, I was pretty like, meh.
It's all right.
okay. Like, I played the story. I didn't like the fucking story at all. I was like, why is Cortana turning bad? Why
They don't
are
have
we
a reason
fighting
on that.
these random, like, sentient beings? Whatever. I had fun in the multiplayer, Forge. I'd play with friends. Gameplay was fine. Whatever. Then 5,
They put Luke Cage in there.
dude, they advertised it to actually be pretty fucking cool. The way they advertised it was meant to be like a Chief is on the loose. There's this new Spartan that's like got cop vibes that's gonna go take him down. And all these trailers were like actually them fighting, and it was really cool and action packed. And then one was like on the dead on the other, blah blah. Blah. Like it had really fucking cool marketing for it.
Yeah,
When
I
you
remember
play
that
the
shit.
game, so the story is Chief is like trying to go get Cortana because she's turned evil, and then the blue Spartan is just gonna go try to hunt him down to stop him
They
from stopping
PlayStation niggas,
Cortana.
they don't.
They gotta learn.
I do know you, son of a bitch.
I know.
I don't play Halo.
And
I
so,
played Halo.
You have slowly moved that way the whole pod.
yeah, keep fucking going, dude.
No, like the whole thing has moved with you.
Oh,
It might be me.
alright.
Oh.
No, I might be pushing it back because I'm doing this.
Okay.
Am I still good?
You're better now.
All right. So then, yeah, when they had them catching up, literally this entire thing that was promised and like not promised, but like teased, and that was the whole marketing for the game. It literally was called like the hashtag and the slogan was like fight against it, something of where it was
It
them
was both of their
clashing.
like helmets,
Yeah.
like, clashing against each other. I
And
remember that shit.
no joke, when they first see each other, they pretty much, it's like, I'm gonna fight you, okay. And then they get on a platform, and then for like a whole like 30 seconds, they have a badass fight scene, like so fucking cool, hand-to-hand fights. I'm like, this is badass. And then like they have a gun and they like try shooting, they run out of bullets, and they're like, and then they throw it down, and then some Cortana goes in their head and like, Chief, we gotta go. And then the guy's like, all right, Chief, I'll help you. And then you're just teammates.
No, that shit.
Then the rest of the game is just you trying to get Cortana from these guys. And I was just, this is the same fucking game as the fourth
Didn't
one.
they team up
and
and
we didn't
fight somebody?
Yeah, at the end of 5 was right when they teamed up, and then I think it was Arbiter or like the Brutes or something.
Yeah,
And then
it
they're
was
like,
something.
yeah, at the end, that was like the end credit scene or whatnot. They're like, yeah, Arbiter's here, let's pull up. And there was no climax of the game. Nothing ended. That entire game was Chief and this dude chasing Cortana.
Right.
They meet, and then they're like, we're gonna fight. And then that was the game.
First of all, that hand
I was in
movement,
my dorm.
they meet up and then they fucking go together.
Yo.
That game was terrible. I don't know why people keep giving it a chance. It
Because it's Halo.
bro,
I love
It's
Halo.
so bad.
be realistic. It's been almost 20 years since they made a good game.
Yeah, Halo 3.
We more delusional than Dallas Cowboy fans.
Bro,
You know, we America's team.
it's been
bro.
almost 20 years. They've made bad games longer than they made good games.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
Yo,
true.
that's yo.
All right,
He
Nah,
spent-
what's it-
I'll get him out of the way.
What's
the
the last
last,
one?
the last two? All right, Halo, the show. Fuck that. I can go on for hours, but no, just
Yeah.
fuck it. It's not Halo. It's a random sci-fi show. Just
Call it
with Halo
something else.
on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not Halo. Last disappointments. Future Diary.
Man, you trying to trigger my man.
You, bro.
Future Diary.
Anyway, so we're just
Future
gonna end the
Diary.
show right there. We're just gonna end
You
the
call
show
it
right
light skin diaries.
Bro.
Hey, stop it. What the fuck? Why are you mad?
I love Future Diary too.
Future Diary's fucking goated. Fuck you guys.
So good.
Wait,
you haven't even
who
watched
guys?
this.
Huh? A
Ain't
lot of
nothing-
people.
I ain't watching nothing with no fucking
Listen,
diary in it.
listen.
Yeah. Well, bro, we watch real shit over here. Like
What the fuck?
Inuyasha.
Hey, yeah,
So,
I seen you
we're
cry
just
at
gonna-
movies, nigga. Shut up.
Damn.
It was a good movie.
That man cried during Peanut Butter Falcon. He said he's just like me.
All right,
All
look.
right.
I didn't see that either.
Oh shit! Jesus Christ!
You gonna let him say that shit?
You haven't seen
Nah.
Peanut Butter Falcon?
Don't talk about him like that.
Leer, you haven't seen Peanut Butter Falcon?
No, but I know the premise of it.
Ooh, it's
Hey, you're
white
invited
radio.
to my birthday party.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. I'm gonna be the one with the trench coat on.
It's white radio.
Deal.
What's the name of the show?
It's white.
It's a movie.
It's Peanut Butter Falcon. It's a really good movie.
It's
got
so
Shia LaBeouf and I don't know the
What Falcon?
Peanut butter.
That sounds terrible.
No,
It's
listen.
not.
Listen.
It's not.
Judging a book by its cover.
The premise is this.
No, we don't have the time for that. We don't have afterwards. We will.
Butter
We don't
Falcon.
have time for that.
The
Don't
comedy
read
drama.
it right now. We don't have time for that.
Well, I'm gonna wrap this shit up because we did
Let's wrap it up.
we were supposed to try and be around an hour. That did not work. Antonio was right. We gotta.
No, we did
No, it's add 20 minutes to that because we stopped it and added it.
Can I say something real quick? I
Just
do
buy
want
it, bro. Just buy it. Tell me the bro.
Yeah, shit. You
I
got
do
me.
want to have one comment. We could touch on it really quick. Beyonce released Cowboy Carter. God, it's fucking amazing. And if you're not,
We don't really listen to country.
She did it again.
Well, I don't.
I don't either.
I don't listen.
Are
to that.
they
16
listening?
characters.
You know what?
Yeah, I don't like black people making country music. So.
But she did it from a black lens. You need to listen to it.
I'm
I
gonna be
don't believe in
100%
that.
honest with you.
What?
I
Black
hate
people-
country music. And Beyonce's definitely not gonna make me listen to country music. either.
I'm telling you, you need it made
Black people can make
the
country
problem
music
with
too.
country
I just won't listen to
music.
country
I'm
music.
just kidding.
After listening to Beyonce's album, you know what I found out the problem with country music is? There's no soul.
Darius Rucker sings with soul.
Is
Let's-
that
I don't
Hootie and the
know.
Blowfish?
That's the
I don't
new-
care.
To be honest, I'm not
I
a
don't
fan of
either.
country, but that's pop country, like the old
Yeah, that's-
country.
so,
well, old
yeah, of
country had
course,
soul.
But like
Yeah,
country
like, it
now,
depends.
that
the
Dan
kind
and
of
Shay,
country.
that Dan and Shay song that I was telling you guys about on
can
the
you
music
send me that
episode.
song? Because I would
Bro,
like to
that
hear
song, he got some soul on that bitch. Bro, that's a fucking thing about genres,
All right.
bro.
We're not ending this.
I'm about to wrap this shit up in a minute, but that's a fucking thing about genres, bro. Genre is not fucking real. Or like to an extent,
Yep.
it's
So-
not
oh,
real.
so it's
a
not-
lot of this shit is like racial coding.
So Beyonce says
Because-
that in the album. It's Linda Norell, who is the first black woman to do something with country music.
Yeah.
She says, funny thing about genres, it sounds good in theory, hard in practice.
It is hard in
Bro,
practice
yeah.
because,
It's
like, bro,
kinda-
when you listen to the Dan and Shay song that I'm telling you about,
Sitting out of song.
does not. The guy is singing like in an R&B style.
I gotta get
Like
to bed.
he's
It's okay. You're
singing.
gonna get sleep.
He's singing like, but I'm like, when I'm listening to this, I don't know what it is, but something told me that it was supposed to be country, but nothing about it is country. Like, there's nothing good, but it's like Nashville, like Sony country or like whatever. But it's like, but that's the same shit. Like, bro, if Ariana Grande sings a song, it's a pop song. If Rihanna sings the same song, it's an R&B song.
Yeah.
Or like, or if fucking SZA sings the same song, it's an R&B song.
Side
Like,
chick song.
that's race. That's not genre.
See, that's what I was gonna ask. Are they categorizing as?
Yeah, it's categorized
Yeah,
as country.
They try to categorize it as R&B, but she is not having that shit.
Yeah, no, on
She is
iTunes-
not
on
having that
iTunes,
shit.
It says
They did that
country.
to my boy Lil Nas X. They did it to my
They
boy
did that to
Yeah.
Drake. They did that to The Weeknd. They
Yeah.
did that to Tyler, the
You
Creator.
know who they
Go ahead.
did that to
Igor
as
was a pop
well?
album.
They did
Well-
that to He Is Legend as well.
He is legend.
He did. they did a
Outside of
cover
the
Fancy.
racial coding stuff, I just feel like where we're at in music now, everything's kind of crossed over and blended so much. Like all the genres they came up with don't define music anymore.
That's
At
literally
all,
okay,
bro.
but except for black people though.
No, yeah, because like
we
when
can't
you think
bounce
about
around
this
like
shit,
that.
nigga, bro, I said this shit years ago.
We can't bounce around like
me
that.
and Nick-
Beyonce literally
we
made
went
the
to
country
fucking,
album in response to what happened at the CMAs a few years ago when she did the song with the chicks. And they
What did they say?
literally all of white America got pissed off and said she's not R&B
iTunes.
or she's too R&B for the country.
No, they're
No.
just being racist.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's
we went to
Completely aside
what was
from my
that?
point. I'm just
What was
talking
that
about music
slider
in general.
place in
I'm not
St. Clair
talking about
Shores?
how people consume it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking
They
about how
sell
people
like them
consume it
burgers.
and why
They're
they
really
did what they
greasy.
did.
Hip hop.
Travis Burger
Is it Travis Burger?
in St. Clair Shores.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Nine
a
Mile
slider.
and
Yeah,
Great
yeah,
Wall.
it's
Love
Travis
that.
Burger.
Yeah, so we went
Love
there,
Travis
and
Burger.
like this was years
Only
ago.
time I miss living
And-
in that area.
I'm always like listening to
Yeah.
music, so like my ears are always perked up. And I remember that was the first time that I heard a fucking country song, and it had a trap beat to it. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? And then I'm like listening, like I don't mind country music. Like the Dan and Shay song has a trap beat to it. It's a hip hop beat. They are putting fucking drum tracks like rap, Fruity Loops, like drum tracks
whoa.
to
Fruity
fucking
Loops.
to country music. That means that it's not like that means you're dipping your toe into another genre. Like and they're like, and if you like that, but that's always been done. Like that's always been done. Justin Timberlake was always like fucking singing R&B. Like the
No, he literally
Backstreet
is
Boys,
That's country, though.
Backstreet
He's white.
Boys and NSYNC when they came out, they were singing black music. They were literally written by black artists.
Yeah.
Like
Tell
they
them about
fucking like bro.
Talk to
They
him.
were yes, bro, because they were singing fucking R&B. It wasn't
Yeah.
pop.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
but
You know the
a
South
black
is.
person can't do the same thing.
But no,
It's so hard
because
for-
You know
but
how
that's
the South
that's
is,
why.
you
That's
know.
because it's
We'll
it's
excuse them.
it's like musical segregation.
Yeah, Leer and I just looked up "Speeding Bolt to Heaven" by Kid Cudi, his like grunge alternative rock
Did
album.
they put that at R&B?
It
Or
is.
rap hip-hop?
It is categorized as hip hop music.
Yep, and it's
alternative
not.
hip hop, lo-fi,
What about Wizard?
grunge.
Like it's not
Wizard
at
is
all.
alternative.
It's not
Oh,
at
wait,
all.
well,
when
on my- on
Machine Gun
Apple,
Kelly
you can do it.
came out,
Oh
he
God.
went with
That
his
pedophile.
punk album, it was under the hip hop charts. It was literally punk rock.
Well, that's
No, no, no,
probably
the
just
pedal
because Machine Gun Kelly was a
But
hip hop artist.
that's what I mean. Like the categories of music don't make
They
sense.
just don't make sense.
They don't make sense
They
anymore
just don't make
because
sense.
Alternative indie, dance, electronic, hip hop, rap.
Like,
It's
bro,
pretty
it's
good.
not.
I was about to say, well, Wizard is pretty much a mixture of all that.
Yeah, of course.
basically.
That,
Wizard.
that definitely. There's like at least one
No,
song that
Wizard,
yeah, yeah. I just wanted to make sure that they
Wizard
threw
is
the
good.
alternative in
Yeah.
there, though.
I agree.
But like, bro, we'll touch on that. We got to do another music
Yeah.
episode.
I agree.
Let's wrap
We might
this
have
shit
to
up.
be the next one. Might have to
Sorry, the next episode we're definitely gonna be an hour and 5
No, the
minutes.
fuck we're not.
All right, so
Yeah.
Nick, do your thing.
See you, Space Cowboys, later.